Welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus. This is Will, but you may know me as Glyph Kazadi. This Dungeons & Dragons podcast may contain fantasy violence, language, and adult themes. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. As it were, now, as we move forward, if you could please not provide food or drink to Pothole, no matter what he writes on the glass. Thank you.
You're about to find out. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus, the most unprofessional D&D podcast you will ever hear. I, of course, am your DM, Calvin Piper, and these people play the game of D&D with me. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves with tonight's question. What childhood food or object immediately gives you a wave of nostalgia?
Oh, I got it.
I will start. When I was a child, there was a thing called a skippet.
Oh,
it was a little ball with a plastic little leash on it, and you were supposed to spin it around your foot, and there was a little counter on the ball, and I always just remembered the commercial, which was like, skip it, and there was like kids just skipping it, and I had one, and it was the coolest thing.
That would do it for me, too.
Skip it.
I never had one. I wanted one so bad. We bought like every other kid had one.
We bought 3 of them at a garage sale one time, and I remember vividly standing in the driveway on a summer's evening where it was like getting cold, but we were just trying to break our own record of like, it's got like 70, and just like
He tried to do
beating ourselves in the ankles.
And ever since then, his left leg is so much bigger than his right.
So much bigger.
It turns out it was an 80-pound skip it.
He destroyed his ankles. He could not walk for years.
I love how it's like, we need you to move this left ankle horizontally while you're moving the right one vertically.
Mm-hmm. Why won't you just get
it's probably good I didn't have one. I never would have.
Well, we had jump ropes, but skippets were like cool.
Cool, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right.
Skippets kept count.
My name is
True.
Maddie B, and I play the Dwarven Paladin Fulgrin. And the wars that were had playing with
Sticks and stones?
Super soaker.
Sticks and stones. we threw stones at each other. No, I'm honestly forgetting what they were called. The sock and boppers?
More fun than
The
Pillow robots.
That's sock and boppers.
Sock and boppers. You literally stuck these air-up gloves, and we would go to town on each other in the backyard.
Bingo.
Just
like
beat
the
up
swing
each
away.
other.
Marshmallow things in your fist.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, those are great. I love those.
That's a lot of injuries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My name is also Matt. I play TBD Gem Draconian Fighter 9 level 9. I had 2 in mind. One I hate right now are the freaking Beanie Babies.
Because you realize you had like $10 million in Beanie Babies that you gave away? I'm right there with
And
you.
like Monopoly money.
Were they actually right at some point they were worth something?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Matt's like, no. Like,
Are they worth something now?
Oh, yeah.
Beanie Babies are
If you can have like a Beanie Baby from back then with the tag and stuff on it, oh yeah, you can sell them for a couple $100 a piece.
We used to have so many.
Mother.
they suck.
Don't tell them
Well,
that.
shoot. I think I do have them still.
I used to have a multicolored dragon, like a dingy rainbow dragon that I loved.
I had a rainbow
Apparently,
dragon.
you could buy it for like $350 right now if it's
Wow.
There's a Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls Red Bull one. I don't have the valuable one, but it's worth like thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, it's insane. Beanie Babies, man, I love them.
But the other one I was thinking of was Micro Machines.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Machine.
Basically, Polly Pocket for Pocket.
Yes.
Hey, just to clarify, there's a Princess Diana 1997 Beanie Baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have that
$15,000.
The purple bear or whatever
Yep.
it is.
Yep. The purple
Also,
bear.
Aaron the Irish Bear is $15,000.
Yep. Little green guy with a little.
How much is the Jordan?
Valentino Bear is $24,000.
Look at the Jordan one. He's got one.
Beanie
No,
Babies.
not the vibe.
Oh,
It's like a specific date.
It has to have a specific
birth.
birthday and everything. Yep, I do remember those.
What? Not necessarily Jordan, but it was like a Chicago Bulls one.
Oh. Yeah, I got nothing on that one.
Well,
Hello, I'm Preston.
Whoa, skip the end of the table.
I'm Lucius Kane, and I play Azamar, Sorcerer, and I can't keep on, I have to keep on mentally, saying Sorcerer instead of Warlock. And it's a nostalgia toy or something.
Yeah, what takes you back?
What takes me back? I remember when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with like the plug and play kind of like. There was like a SpongeBob plug and play thing where like the joystick was his nose, and I had something like that, and also a Spider-Man one, and it was just like a shitty side scroller. And
But you just plugged it into your TV?
yeah, just plug and play, like
plug
put
and play.
AV and
Yep,
whatever.
red and white cores. Plug them in and start going.
The little video game
Yeah,
systems.
little video games.
Yeah,
Just plug
they're
right in.
typically vintage games,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I had a Wheel of Fortune one.
Really?
It had like the spinner on it.
If I hear Galaga's soundtrack at all, I will cry
Wow.
because I played a lot on my GameCube. So
That man's playing Galaga.
Hi, I'm Will. I play Glyph Kazidi, also a level 9 character, Lizard Folk Artificer. I'm thinking very specifically of the Jolly Rancher Purple Nintendo 64 controller. Yeah. I think I still have the Jesus marks in my hands from those controllers playing
What, like-
Mario Party. Oh yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say some sort of street shark action figure.
Vin Diesel Street Sharks?
I didn't want to go the action figure route because I wouldn't have wanted to pick because there's too many to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
large walls in his squad.
That's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the
Yeah.
Jolly Rancher Purple Nintendo 64 controller.
Good call. Good
Squad
call.
of Beanie Babies estimated 600K.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I killed him for a Beanie Baby.
What do they do for a living?
Golly. All right, I guess I'll go next. My name's Michelle, and I play Kenneth. And there's so many things floating around my head right now. I will only name 2. Green Heinz ketchup,
Oh no.
which tasted heinous. It did not taste like ketchup. It was rescue.
It tasted different.
Yes.
That's
and
horrible.
It was not good. It was not good. My mom bought it, and she was not the type to buy it. She was being a fun mom and got
Yeah.
it for us.
Was it
And
just
we-
like green dye, or was it made out of green tomatoes?
Who knows?
No, it was green dye, but it was like so pigmented, and I think the pigment did something to the flavor.
Chemically.
It was awful. We had it once and we threw it away.
I mean, back in the 90s, there was really no regulation.
The purple one was arguably worse though. Did you ever have the purple?
I did not.
one?
No, we tried the green and that was it.
Purple looked
We
like
figured-
literal poop.
The purple could not be
It
redeemed.
probably turned your poop green.
The other thing that I'm thinking of is like the little like toys with like the water in them, and
Oh,
you press
yes.
the buttons and it shoots.
Oh,
the
the
boots.
rings, yeah.
yeah.
Many
I
a
like-
doctor's
call
office
those?
just like,
I don't know, but I've seen those
Fake
in third
games, I
world
don't
countries
know.
since then.
I love them. Bring them back.
Okay, next time.
You don't need a battery for that.
no,
don't?
just water.
Oh my gosh, are the handheld Yahtzee games? Oh man.
Oh, my grandma had one for blackjack.
Yeah, my grandma did too.
Oh my lord.
The handheld slot. Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Drew. I've been told to speak up from now on, so get used to it. I play Zeph Kazidi. No, it's not. That's not canon. Zeph doesn't share last name with Glyph. I mean, like Michelle, like there are so many things that would just bring me right back, but the original Laramie Super Soaker, that is the one. Like, man, I was like pulling up pictures over here on my computer, and my heart is beating differently when I look at it. It's
Like
just
palpitating?
a thing of
It
no.
takes you back, man.
It's just like excitement, but also like calm.
Well,
like
if you had one of those,
security.
you destroyed everybody on the block.
Oh yeah, yeah. There were very few things that were like, this is the new toy that I managed to get as a child
Yeah.
firsthand, or within a decade of it being cool. That was one of the things where I was like, I who struggle with, like say doing. I can't even think of the word. What's the word where you like committed to something and you follow through with it?
Follow through.
Yeah. Saved my allowance so fast for that damn super soaker. I actually did it.
It's
yeah.
a portable pressure washer is what those things
It
are.
was amazing.
Incredible.
It was
Waterboarding
amazing.
for
And I
children.
used it all the time. Like, adults were not safe. I saw that commercial and I was like, that's going to be my life.
Yeah.
That's my new life. I'm going to shoot everyone with super soakers.
Inevitably, somebody got shot in the eye too, and you're just like,
Sure.
Dude, well, they only got bigger too, because I remember being
Oh,
8
yeah.
and having to carry it like it was a bazooka on
Yeah.
my shoulders.
They
make-
So you're
they
carrying 2
They
gallons of
make
water.
backpack water packs for you.
Yeah.
That guy. That's 2 tanks right there.
So I had the orange one. I actually had the orange
still
one.
have them.
I had
There's stuff now.
the pistol size one. There were so much now.
Yeah.
The pistol size one I had the like one. So I think it's like the 30, the 100, and the like. I don't remember all the.
Oh my god, there's one that connects to your water hose.
That's ludicrous.
You look at this girl. She doesn't even know the power that she possesses.
Oh my god.
You're like kickback.
She's got a Gatling gun.
She's got like
mounted
something on her
turret.
shoulder.
Yeah, mounted There's
turret.
someone next to her feeding the bandolier.
My grandfather, when he stormed the beach of Normandy, killed that girl and her
This was the first one I had.
machine gun nest.
With a 2500.
Where is it?
That thing didn't F around.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever?
We're going to plan for a Patreon-only water gun game, and we're going to go ahead and jump into episode 64
Oh, a
t-shirts
sexy
only.
water fight.
Yep.
of the God Scout Chronicles. So the last time we were here, the party had arrived in Mecha City, preparing to find their friend Dimitri and locate the character seen from ancient text. Once they arrived in Mecha City, though, things didn't go the way they wanted to, and they were quickly arrested and thrown into jail. But fate was on their side, because their druid friend with a little bit of magic and a lot of dumb luck was able to polymorph everyone into a drove of rats, which quickly scurried underground, only to surface on another part of the city, thankfully mostly unscathed. After rejoining with their Leonin friend Oromir, the party then set out to find Dimitri while encountering the strange goings-on of the city itself. A quick stop to speak with Galen Tolliver to learn more about what's going on in the city, and then to Dimitri to learn that the legendary myth known as the Rove, not as legendary as people would, not as mythical,
Mythical. Very
as
legendary.
people would have it to believe. Dimitri, according to them, claims that the Rove does indeed exist, and if that's where they need to go, they had better find a way to find it. But first and foremost, the bigger issue at hand. How to get out of a city currently locked down due to crazy magic surges. And that is where we find ourselves tonight. With the party, after resting, after coming to Dimitri to learn more about everything, getting a full night's rest in the company of the circus caravan, now find yourselves to awake the following day to a very quiet city, as it seems as though the lockdown is in a much more extreme effect, and there's not a lot of goings-on.
We should go
outside.
loud. We should just leave.
No, I think we should go underground, try and go through the tunnels.
I'm tired.
Turn us into
tired
moles.
of traveling through shit.
I mean, it's either that or
We
go-
do that so
Okay.
much.
Wait, where are we trying to
It
go?
does work, but I'm just tired of it.
We're trying to get out of town.
Trying to
mate.
find the rope.
Hey, how about this? Why don't we try to find the Rove?
Hey,
Okay.
that ain't bad.
You're on fire.
Now, last night, I don't know if any of you remember it, but I had a really shocking and rather upsetting realization. I mean, it's good, but I'm just shocked I didn't realize it before. So, I should be able to psychically communicate with our friend, what's his face, in the Rove.
Robinson.
Yeah. I just need to scry on him, and then I need to, just psychically speak with him. And I noticed that I was glowing, my essence was glowing last time, so that might aid in convincing him that he is communicating with my spirit.
With an angel.
As it were, yeah. Right.
That coin that we have from Robinson, the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's like a mountainscape on it, right?
Cityscape.
A cityscape. So when you turn it on its side, I'm assuming that's not like a familiar at all cityscape. So it's probably just a cityscape of the Rove, right?
Possibly.
And I mean, like, if that fails, I don't know if you have any extra spell slots left, but you could possibly try sending the Rove, because I heard that they described it as... Sorry, they described it as... like, sentient? And maybe you might be able to communicate with it directly. If that might help. And also, if that will... I don't know if that will affect it, but we do have this metal, like... I don't know if that will help out with the process.
Right. That should help, I would think.
But
Maybe
we can
there's
go.
a
We can
secret
keep on
button
going
on
the
this
Robinson
coin.
angle. But like, I'm just putting that out there. If that doesn't
A
work,
lot has happened recently. Have we slept?
Yeah,
good.
like last night, bud.
Okay, we did.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
just making
7 a.m.
Sure. Just making sure.
His eyes always stay open. The second eyelids keep his eyeballs moisturized, so he never can tell if he's
never
sleeping
know.
or not
I
sleeping.
never-
Draconians are
My
kind of
dr-
like dolphins. Like one side of their brain is always awake for some
Yeah.
reason, so they never know when.
I have a very active and fun dream life, so it's not just a different. Yeah, that is what. Yes, let your mind wander.
It's true. he
Night,
talks in his
nobody's
sleep.
mind was wandering.
Gross.
Gross.
Helps in his sleep.
Talks in his
dogs.
What is? I don't want to.
Kenneth in like her little book, she keeps notes on the Draconians too, because this is a rare species.
Horny?
Exactly.
Right underneath horned, you put see also horny.
Alright, guys, which do you want me to do? I've only got enough juice to scry for like once a day. So
Okay.
you want me to talk to what's his name or try to actually?
Do you have sending?
I don't think. Yeah, you can't.
Sending
really
is a
talk to
different
him. You can
spell.
just-
No, he just stops talking and psychically communicates into everyone's head at the same time. I can just do this. I'm talking to you, but my lips aren't moving. I don't have lips. I'm a draconian. My beak isn't moving. Whatever.
Well, it's not that I don't understand that you can do that. It's that the target acquisition of your communication. So like with sending, you can be like, I want to talk to the city, and you talk directly to the city.
So with scrying, it's kind of like that. If you are familiar with something, it's easier to do. The less familiar you are, but if you've got something that belongs to that entity, it makes it easier. So
Yeah.
a lot of variables.
Also, just as a note, we may ring some alarm bells if we do this.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's almost like first thing we should do is get out of town,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then
I agree with that.
we scry.
Yes. First,
So to the sewers? Question mark.
I guess.
I mean, I could ask Pothole if he could kind of scour ahead, see if he can find a way out of just.
can you please just like Pothole like try to-
He's right here, mate. You talk to him.
Pothole? Can you please try to find a way out of the city that doesn't? I know that's really hard asking you because I know that's your entire thing going through sewers, but like if there's like a slightly cleaner route or something that doesn't
Like fresh water, not wastewater.
like just keep that in the back of your mind. I'm okay with doing what we usually do. I'm
Like
just
through an aqueduct or something. Right.
all right.
An aqueduct.
Well, we appreciate your candor, and we're excited to
You
see
know
where
so much
lead
about
us.
irrigation.
Are you just going to keep repeating aqueduct? Oh my gosh, the more we do it, the more it sounds like actual like common, and we're like,
What?
Did he just?
by Jove, I think she's got it.
The rain in Spain. All right.
What's Spain?
All right. Pothole nods,
S-Pain.
turns around, and just trots off.
Shit. Guys, it's time to go.
Leaves.
Guidance?
Yeah.
I'll give him a flash.
Hey, you want to track him?
Okay.
I mean, I could.
Or was the guidance
no
good?
sense. He'll come
Guidance is
back.
pretty good.
I'm not
always
flashing.
What
back.
if he doesn't
He will.
track him?
I believe him.
All right, so
Track.
Pothole heads out to see if he can find a
I
way
don't
out
wanna
of the city
trip any alarm.
via an.
Because the
Right.
feature doesn't do anything. So that's a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any features.
In the meantime, are you guys going to try and do anything, or do you want me to just
Understand
fast
what
forward
feature.
some time while Pothole looks?
Understands?
Fast forward.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pothole returns after probably about 4 hours of scouting. So at this point, it's probably getting close to noon in the day here in Mecha City.
Okay.
Pothole returns, and from what he can tell, all major sources of water that leave the city, whether it's irrigation or wastewater, are all, in his words, are all blocked off.
No shot. I said that in character.
According to him, he says it seems as though escapes were attempted, and this was their response to it. So it looks like someone may have tried to do this before you guys did, and it was swiftly met. So any waterways are, while still working, are all closely monitored at this point.
Guys, I will mention that if we can find a way to magically transport ourselves out, if it's successful, there's not going to be anyone here to catch us when the alarm bells
Do you have the
go
possibility
off.
of doing that? Like, do you have the capacity?
I mean, I could.
Yourself? You can travel, like, a large distance?
In the right circumstances.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably get out of here.
Good for you.
Just you yourself.
Good for you.
As far as I know.
Well, I mean...
Let me look.
Where are we in proximity to, like,
Let me look
city
at my
limits?
You mean like walking distance?
Yeah, like are we on the
You
outskirts?
are a few hours from any edge of the city. I mean, the city is
I
massive.
wonder if someone
but
in
you
the
are
Rust
definitely
might know how to get us out of here. They kind of live on the outskirts of society. Someone in the Rust.
you are on the leading edge of the Rust that leads into the innermost part towards the center of the city. So you could walk through the Rust to get to the edge of the city, but again, that's a several hours walk to any side of it. And Pothole did not look. You have no details on the walls of the city right now.
Could we possibly still go down? I mean, our problem, I feel like any way we go, we'll still have opposition, and we will always have conflict. And I want to say, to minimize that, I think we should still go down the sewer route, even though we're going to meet ahead. It would still won't be as many people as we will expect trying to climb the wall.
I could turn us all into flying creatures, but I don't know how well guarded everything is.
They might shoot us
and
down or
again,
something?
remember, that's going to set off some alarm bells.
Well, could we take to
Really
the
not
sewers
sus birds.
as crawfish or something?
No, I'm not going. I don't want to transform again. We can go through the sewers, but I don't want to get killed by a centipede. I watched it it was very scary.
Yeah, but this is like a space. If we
I have
pop
a
out of
deep
it,
fear
we're
of
not going to
centipedes now.
die.
I have heard of a little creature called a water bear that could survive just...
It's going to take us 20 days to get out of there.
But nothing will kill us. So if in
The rest of the
end
show
up
is
somewhere.
literally a
Trapped in a
hobbit's
vacuum,
journey
we'll be
getting
fine.
out of.
We will starve before that point.
No, you won't. You're.
Oh, that's true. We
What
just
about
have
those
to
are
so
feet,
amazing.
right?
We all turn into tardigrades, and then the catchers come, and they're like,
Huh?
"Wait, where is it?"
What if it's cocaine water bear?
Oh.
That's too powerful.
Omnipotent.
Oh, circle of star! Dust.
But it's still the size of a water bear.
Yeah, you don't know why you're dying, but
You
you
don't
see
know where.
yourself just...
You don't know when it's
He's
coming.
just raging.
Circle of snow druid.
A
Well-
bear on obsidian?
What?
A bear on obsidian?
Oh god, we're not bringing Obsidian Core
What's-
back, are we? That happened one time a year and a half ago.
One time.
What's
It's
What's
the thing
Obsidian?
that the turtle character that Matt had in a one-shot a long time ago got hooked on, even though it was a plot device.
Oh, okay.
Hooked on a plot device.
Ooh!
Band name.
That's a good band name. Yeah.
Hooked on a plot device.
So, I mean, then what's the play then, guys?
I feel like it may be easier to get out through the rust.
I'm thinking maybe some of our old friends back there might know of ways out. I mean,
Like Dimitri and stuff? Didn't we already ask about that? And they already
no,
tried
like
that
the old
instead?
guys. You know what?
Like
Their granddaughter was.
Is Belly here?
She was a student. A
Is
scholar.
Cran in here? Is Cran in here?
You haven't seen him.
Y'all remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's his niece.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That random guy we saw like on a porch once.
Shit. Jetta
Talking about his
Mawbray.
wife,
Jetta Mawbray is her name. Very powerful, good at conjuring. Not sure if she's living. If we come across her, we should say Benedict says hello. However, I don't think seeking her out may be a good idea.
No, not
since-
seeking her out, seeking Benedict out.
And then saying, hey, we didn't see Jetta.
Get us out of here.
Yeah,
We're saving the world.
Wait, this is the stuff where like we talked a bunch and then the guy got assassinated.
that's the place.
Huh. Well,
I remember that. I remember being really pissed off about that.
I don't remember it.
I try to block it out. It was very dark to watch him die. I don't know. Well, we don't. Okay. So, well, do we also want to help? No, because this lockdown is not going to stay as long as the Godscar stuff is happening, right? So we're leaving to try to get that taken care of, and that will end up helping everyone else. But what if we try to like organize something, like a massive exodus? That's a lot of work.
Listen, all I know is doing something is better than
Hi,
doing
when is
nothing. So
Is the
Turns into a sparrow and leaves.
is the carnival
grab onto
leaving
this
town
pawn.
soon?
No,
They can't. They're left.
Can't.
They can't.
They are all. Yeah. So basically, the circus has been trying to leave for quite a while now, but they too are stuck.
For fucking sure we are, dude.
So walking through.
All right, who says we go talk to the people who live on the edges of society and see if they know a way out that the authorities don't?
It's either that or we Shawshank ourselves through the sewer.
Yep.
I mean, we can still do that
No,
if we get
can't
to
do
the edge of town. And
The sewers are blocked.
Isn't that the
So
problem?
what?
though?
Yeah, but when
we're
we're
talking about going into the rust. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, further into the rust.
Alright.
Oh,
They won't
I mean,
mind you
They
there.
don't. They don't. Oh, all right. I was just trying to make sure. Well, they're gonna make me there.
Those are actual
Yeah, no,
people.
everybody's an outcast there, buddy.
They'll probably be like, wow, cool. A dwarf.
we can say,
I've heard
hey, we
about
can say
those.
he's not a dwarf because he kind of looks different. We could be like, he's something else, you know? Yeah.
He's on
Oh, you're
the
just short.
He's a new species, all on his
Walk
own.
with your
No
legs
more-
all stiff and we'll say your legs got blown off at the knees.
Thorgrim. No more Alan. Please.
Oh yeah, you got to put that
I mean,
in the
I'm,
box.
when I've got to have that.
Is that like
When I have to
your-
be disguised, I've got to be disguised.
Yeah, is that your fallback, like the Alan persona, or?
I mean,
Do it.
I've been a dwarf my entire life. What can I say? I'm not the greatest actor in the world.
No, I think you did a great job. It's just like creeped the absolute shit out of me.
I mean,
I don't feel safe around Alan.
TBD. Baby boy.
I'm gonna touch you because I'm Alan.
Not like
That was
that.
a really good impression, Zev.
You all
Thanks.
act like I roll around cities in a covered wagon with kittens in the back of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
hey,
act
that'd be
like
a good way to get out of here. Actually, now that you say that.
So wait, you summon beastling creatures, right? Is it? Does it?
That's magic.
Shit.
Oh my god,
Yeah, but when they come to,
so
when they
that's
come to
another
look,
good-
they'll
okay.
just be like, "Oh, it is magic.
So-
It's
Are
the
you a
magic
trapper?
of kittens."
Am I a trapper?
That's another
you a
good
narc?
thing.
I turn my gun on.
That's another good thing to know. So no magic
insane.
at the rest, right?
Yeah, no, I
These are
mean, we have
places
to-
I've not been. I hung out
Yeah.
on the other side of the border.
So basically, it's like a sliding scale of like the stronger the magic that you use, the more likely and faster that the trappers are going to arrive.
I have a
So a
question.
cantrip, you got a minute to get out.
All right.
I wonder if the magic that I use is something that I use my focus for. Like I use my focus if that is contained enough to
No.
bypass.
If it's not items directly associated with it, they don't seem to like it. So
I'm going to say that asshole back there that ran that prison. I swear I'm going to get my hands on him. I mean, he seemed pretty astute and basically knew when somebody farted magic.
Man, that guy sucks. I think the rust thing is the play.
Wait, you
Imagine Rihanna sitting on his giant desk, like, well, now, what was that then?
I say we give up trying to save the world and just go kill what's his name.
Okay, that sounds great to
wait,
me.
what's his name? We got
Eunice,
Rihan.
Rihan.
We got Eunice. We got Rihan. We got Balefire. We got
Eunice.
Oh no,
Rihan.
Eunice Balefire is two. That's sorry, not Eunice Balefire. Eunice Rihan is the same guy. So
I
We
don't
got
like
Godscar. We got.
Yeah, him too.
I like Eunice, but not Rihan.
I don't like Rihan because it sounds like he's pronouncing his own name wrong.
he is. It's Eunice.
It does.
It sounds like it's being.
Well, okay, I'm all for changing names and stuff, but this guy sucks.
Here. No.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go try to kill him,
Not
I would be
here.
willing to because he tried to kill me as a child. I don't know if everyone.
Yeah, we
Got
picked
that?
up on it. Yeah, you talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few times.
So I'm on the kill train because this guy is obviously a very bad guy.
We'll
But
get him. We'll get him, don't worry.
Okay, so how are we gonna go towards the rust? We're just gonna put on cloaks and stuff and try being conspicuous, or
People in the rust are kind of grubby, so maybe we get kind of grubby. Put all your finery away. Any identifying features? I guess just full cloaks for you guys.
I'm like
all the draconians in full
From where we
cloaks.
are,
tails,
can
guys.
you see like any like people
Excuse me.
patrolling,
I don't know. Can you do that?
like check station type stuff, or
I mean, if you want to go out and start looking around, you can.
Be this offensive.
The only thing that you
I will say that usually during adolescence, a draconian tries to tuck its tail at least once.
Yeah, and he looks in the mirror, but that's
Yeah.
just one time. It's not.
Then he realizes like it does. He looks exactly like a female draconian anyway. So
Yeah, it's
Do
true.
they not have tails?
Oh god. All right, sit down for a minute, buddy.
TBD,
in answer to your question, TBD, if you look outside, the only thing you see immediately, other than the absence of traffic, is the fact that there appear to be those train-like flying apparatuses that were kind of used to transport people around the city are still flying around, but you don't see anybody out and about. So the best you can tell is that they're being repurposed for something else. But I mean, crowd-wise, there's a few people that kind of scurry throughout the streets and alleys, but there's no like large presence of anything. Here on the edge of the rust, there is a little bit of a military presence, whereas you can see there are the uniformed city watch kind of every once in a while. There's a larger showing of automaton
Presents.
soldiers, I guess, for lack of a better term. The things that you had seen kind of moving throughout the city the day before. But you'll see them every once in a while. But again, most of them are keeping to much further into the city. It seems like you guys are being left alone for the most part. But the entire atmosphere does have the constant kind of like sound of these kind of like buzzing flying things.
I wonder if we could figure out how to.
hijack an airship.
Wait, that's a joke, but
No.
wait, were you joking?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh wait, you were joking?
Should that be
They were joking.
serious?
I mean, is there an airship around here that we can hijack?
Look, those
Do you know where the
the
ports are?
train things in the sky.
I mean,
We met at the
We
ports,
could
right?
take one of those.
Guys, it's full circle. We have to go back to the ports and steal a ship.
Listen,
let's
if
not, maybe
that-
not. Let's not.
Not
steal it.
these
Let's
ports.
see
You
if we
met at the
can-
Copper Cove ports.
No, could we steal?
right.
When you have...
Where's Jagadi? What's Jagadi doing? Can you talk to him?
Is that what you
Hey, can
wanted
you
to
say
do?
his name a little bit faster?
Jagadi.
Jiggity.
Jagadi.
Nailed it.
Jagadi. Jagadi. I feel like I'm saying
I think
something bad.
Jiggity. Chickadee.
J
It really sounds bad when Matt
A.
says it.
Oh, there it is.
It's something about that accent.
You got pronouncing on it.
how would Alan say it?
I could. Is that what we wanted to do?
Jiggity.
I was thinking, what if we can figure out how to hijack one of those trains that seems to be able to fly around without any, one like bother.
So like you can see these out like the window and stuff. Like,
I mean, you can look outside if you want. It's not...
How about
Yeah,
we try
I'm
to
just
get
gonna,
out
like-
of here legit? What if we did get a hold of him? So Galewind is associated with him, right? He flies around for Galewind. We have a sending bowl for Galewind. Galewind might be able to call Jagadi to come pick us up.
try to organize something. Maybe like a
Are you
what?
sure you got your nose straight? I'm just going to step in here as a DM.
I think so.
He's of a
No,
separate.
I'm here to tell you
Hey,
it's
can you
not.
explain her notes
Wait,
for
hold
me?
on.
So Jagadi is the ancient, creepy
Ancient dragon guy.
elf thing that you
Oh,
met
shit.
in the swamps.
Who's the guy?
Are you thinking of Digaji?
No, that's Jagadi. Is
Wait,
definitely
who's the guy with all the swagger?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
barbarian.
it's the other dude.
Jembar Zahavi.
Zahavi.
That's what I meant.
Jembar
yeah.
Zahavi is the...
Well, thank goodness I didn't try to scribe Jagadi.
You would have had this ethereal being like, what is it? It's like,
She's gonna melt my brain.
yeah,
Imagine if it comes
basically.
from the sky.
Oh my gosh, rips a Terran.
Wait, new plan. New plan.
Scar Part 2.
Gonna scribe Jagadi.
My bad.
Hey,
So
we need dragon help right now.
Yeah.
Come.
so Jambar.
Oh yeah.
So maybe
I like him.
Well, he got us into Mecha City. Maybe he can, get us out.
You want me to find out?
I think we should use the sending bolt to contact Galen first, because that's not going to trip any magic triggers or nothing.
Do it.
I've activated it.
Using the sending bowl. What do you want to say?
So, wait, what are we wanting to say to Galen?
Hey, let me talk to her too. Hey,
Okay.
hi, Galen.
No, we've only got... Stop
Hi,
it. Reset. We've only got some... Okay.
Hangs up the phone. Dials again.
I'm going to flip the ball over for a second.
Yep.
What?
Buddy, we've got 25 words.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, we've got to pick them. They've got to be good words. You can't be, hey, how? Because it's 4 words right there.
Just shuts off.
All right, let's pick
25.
I'm going to flip it over.
like the trailer for D&D. Wait, was that a question? Yes. Was that 25 words? Oh, shoot.
Hey, Kenneth, could you start talking... now.
What up, girl? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Throw it against the wall.
That was only 3.
Yeah, see? I could have done better than that.
She's going to get some weird voicemails on her. It's like, what the?
Turns out
Galen,
we've got unlimited minutes.
Galen, is there any way you keep track of the numbers?
It's 5 already.
Okay.
Is there any
Galen.
way?
I don't know why you used the name.
Yeah. That's fine. Jambar could get us out of Mecca City.
How do you mean that one word?
If not, how
Hey, use conjunctions wherever you can.
the fuck
That's exactly how they work.
can we leave?
You're speaking Elvish.
You got 5 more words.
Please and thank you.
Love you.
Mitch.
Wait, I have one more?
Yeah.
See, I would have told you.
United in difference.
Hyphenated.
It is hyphenated, but
Let's go.
Yeah, hashtag United in That's not one thing.
there you go.
All she heard was hashtag.
Technically, can we just say hashtag and then run it all together and it's all one thing?
Yep.
No,
Oh, treat it like those
some weird magic.
AT&T commercials.
We had
the
Syntax on this spell right here.
You know what?
Hashtag
calling
for dark
for-
magic. We don't use that around here.
I'm never
Bob,
leaving
we had a
it
baby, it's a boy.
at like 20 words. There's no shot. We have 25. We have exactly 25. We have to use all of them.
Yeah, if you don't use all 25, it doesn't
It doesn't
Remember when
matter.
Carrot Top was the spokesman for 1-800-CALLATT? Yeah.
That was a good one.
More nostalgia for you.
So at
guys.
one point there was payphones, and you'd have to pay to use them. But there was a commercial
As you
because
get
it
back
was
in.
so expensive that like you could call a number and leave a voicemail, like a 3-second
You
voicemail.
would say who was calling. You'd be calling collect.
Yeah.
You'd call collect, meaning the other party would accept the call and then they'd be charged for it on their
Kinda
end.
like prison.
But they would always say who was calling. You had a chance to speak who was calling.
Yeah, so it'd be like Michelle Piper.
So you
Is calling
say,
you collect.
Bob, we had a baby, it's a boy.
So now they don't have to answer the phone. Like, oh, we got it.
Hey, it's a call for Bob. We had a baby. It's a boy. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right. Okay. I'm trying to remember
go poop.
what.
You've got to go poop.
I'm trying to
You have
remember
3
what
seconds.
you said in your message.
Don't poop
Yeah.
by the
Basically,
front door.
Galen, can Jambar
Yeah,
help us
I
get
got it, I
get
got
us
it, I
out of
got
the
it.
city?
After a few moments, the response comes through.
He's pooping in the
You
hall.
hear, you hear Garen respond through the device. Hello. I haven't had any opportunities to speak to Master Zahavi in some time. I could reach out, but it could take a few days to get a message back. Can you wait that long?
Does
I
Calvin
don't
have an
think-
insane talent to be able to speak full concepts in 25 words?
He went over 25. He was at like 30.
Yeah,
First
but
of all,
that's
how
Galen's
did you
privilege.
do that?
Yeah. She just started it up again.
Sure. She used her other one.
I'll hold the bowl off to the
Just,
side.
just so we're clear here, the sending spell doesn't say the respondent has 25 words. It's just the sender has 25 words, and in which case the sender can respond. It says nothing about their word limit.
Oh, awesome. That's
Oh, really? So she can just
Never
like,
has
keep us on
it-
the
She can
line.
go
The
off
sending
and
spell
dish.
has never specified the recipients. It's just implied for
Go
most people.
off.
Okay. I'll hold the bowl over here
girl.
as not to activate again. All right. So she's asking, if we could wait a couple of days, if we could hide out for a couple of days.
To get an answer.
No.
To get an answer.
To get an answer, which might be no. Or maybe.
No. I know what we do. Say, yeah, sure. And then we go try to hijack one of those trains.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll sit tight.
I don't. Oh, I don't want to hijack a plane.
Why not?
I don't.
We can do it. We fought liches.
I mean, we could go back in jail again.
Don't
That's the
come-
alternative.
Does anybody even know how to fly? I don't know how to fucking fly.
No, but we will.
I can
Oh,
tell
all
you
three
right
of
now.
you?
I can tell you right now, a dwarf that's not know how to fly. We're not
Yeah.
really keen on
Not-
it, but I'm game to do whatever.
I will mention that many of us spent a lot of days on an airship studying,
Bingo.
helping out, learning.
Good on you.
You could say the scales are in our favor.
Also, Glyph is pretty smart. He could figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna send her again. We will await your reply, but
What's
we
your
will still make
intelligence?
plans to try to leave the city. So if we can find it in our own way, we will.
I think we can make it work.
Well, I'm wise.
After a few moments, you hear the response again. Understood. Good luck. That's it.
Same
God's
deal.
guard speed. Over.
That's that.
Okay.
That was just bad.
You feel good about that one?
Yeah, no, I don't. It was pretty icky. No, I liked it. I feel good. Yeah.
You liked it?
She's backtracking now.
Very long time.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
Steal an airship
All right.
Yeah, let's
Where are you gonna go?
into the
Well,
sky.
let's watch and see where they're going, so
Try to
we can
see.
figure out where we would need to go to get.
Hey, what if-
What?
oh, you-
You're raising your hand. That's
so-
really weird right now.
Yeah, that is very weird right now. I'm like, so can we protect? Like, you're smart, and I want you to say we could look for like patterns because these things seem like sentries, and like, can we see if there's a reason for them to like drop down or what they're particularly looking
You
for?
really think they're 100 years old?
Well, they did use them to load up some infected people from that one collapsed building. I'm guessing that's what they're doing.
Was that the same vehicle? They used the same vehicle to.
That's
load
what
up
you,
the-
when you saw people being shoved into them yesterday. Yes,
Oh,
that
okay.
was the same type of vehicle.
What if we pretend to be infected, get absorbed, kill 2 trappers on board, and then we've got it?
So then we'll
That's
be
like awesome. I love that.
triple fucking wanted and then
We
flying
know-
through the sky going rogue.
We're saving the world.
I'm pretty sure Travis Pastrana did triple fucking wanted one
Wait.
time in the X Games.
What
What
does
did we do?
pastrami have to do with this?
Travel Pastrana?
Here's a question.
What do we do with the
What
two?
if we're up in the air and we
Eh?
start, and we're over this side of the border, but we're not on the obviously not on the ground? Are they gonna detect our magic up in the air, up in the sky?
It's too late. It's already loud. At that point, it doesn't matter.
That's true. We have kind of turned the volume up already by killing
Well-
a couple of them, throwing them out.
Could we maybe just pay off some sketchy people
We don't
at
have-
an airship port
Listen,
and
I
just
don't need
go?
magic to take out a few guards.
As a totally
I'm
quiet
figuring, I just
bystander
want to
in my
make
own
sure that I
tent,
don't make it a wrong decision.
I must say, I fucking love this plan.
Mom, Dimitri says yes. We have to do it.
My question:
We're doing it.
What happened to the 2 infected that we had yesterday?
Dimitri, can we bother him? Oh,
Hey,
I don't
can
like
we
being
borrow some of your sick people?
Yeah, bait, but then we take them with us.
the family.
Sure.
Okay.
What? What's the difference of them being elsewhere?
Well, I mean, like they might be in harm's way, but I mean, if that's a
Yeah, we wouldn't leave
risk
them
of-
behind.
If they're infected, mate, they're already dead anyway.
No, they're not because we saved them.
Dude, I said
They're about
we,
the same family
we
that-
just leave them out somewhere where they're nice and obvious.
Bingo.
We hide. Our sharpshooter takes out a few guys. Maybe it's as clean as that. We get right on the airship and go.
No magic, just gunshots.
That's fine, but I just don't want to like. You know, somebody does wind up getting hurt at some point. I don't want to necessarily cast something to make somebody
It.
better,
Can
and
you
then all of a
cast
sudden we've got some
rapid
other
and
stuff.
gauze?
What? Rapid and goals?
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
I
Let's-
just want to make sure. Like, are we 100%?
Let's
No
say-
matter what, we are not.
Unless
we're not
it's-
doing any
I don't
magic
think we're
whatsoever.
We do
100%.
magic. We do magic after, like shit hits.
Unless it's life or death.
When we go loud, we go all out.
Hey, the
There's no
only-
reason to be reserved about it, right?
The
We have
only
to be
way
loud
we
and we have to be
could-
fast.
I don't think we need magic to pull this off.
No, we don't.
But here's the thing. We all become culpable if any of us do this because we are hashtag, indifference. So if we are
When
not
did we add the hashtag?
I don't know. It's something that Kenneth said.
Oh, didn't it?
But if we are to do this, I feel like it has to be a unanimous decision. And I think if we put it to a vote right now, it would not be unanimous. So we should just sit tight and hope that everyone does the right thing.
Are you kidding me? That's the most boring thing I've ever heard today.
Sorry, mate, but real democracy sucks sometimes.
Well, nothing gets done.
Unless you've got a lot of money and you can pay Kenneth off to be a part
Wait,
of it.
who's not in on this?
Wait, yeah, who's not on it?
I think
I'm not particularly in on it. I think it's a little bit foolhardy and stupid. And I think it'll make us a bigger target if we're this big ass rogue airship flying through the sky out of the city instead
but
of
what if we
transporting
fly
prisoners.
really fast?
I mean, those guys at the city were just kind of zipping around, doing all this other stuff. What's to say that they don't just zip right on up there, thinking it's us, and next thing you know, we're right where we were before.
We're not going to have a favorable set of circumstances either way.
I'm not figuring we will, but at the same time, I mean, we weren't willing to fight them then. Why are we willing to fight them now?
I'm not fighting anyone. I'm taking an airship.
I know, but when we take that airship, I figure as close to A as they've got on stuff, I'm figuring they're probably just gonna come up there.
Zeph,
You know what I'm saying?
can you make some sort of under the radar mental contact with Jambar? Can you do it? Instead of waiting for Galen
Can you
for a couple of
scry him?
goddamn business days.
I can
Red
try to
tape.
scry
Can
him.
you
I don't know
scry
if he's going to let it happen.
I mean, I don't know this guy. I mean, what are you on good terms?
He's here, isn't he? Isn't
We
he
are,
here?
yeah, surprisingly. Hey, this one we are on good terms. We saved his airship from
I mean,
a rock.
if he's here, we could just go into his office and plant one
I
of
figure
our...
let's do that first and see where that goes.
And then we can pursue that.
We could take what's her name's walkie that we made, put it in his office, and then just start talking to him.
Whose office?
Jimbo's office.
How do we get it there?
No, we carry it there with our hands.
But they will be there and can just talk to him face to face.
Yeah, but that'd be less conspicuous.
I'm just...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like taking over an airship sounds like a crap ton of fun. It's more along the lines of I don't. If we're gonna do that, I don't expect for us to just have to deal with the people on the airship. I'm expecting these other guys to come very quickly afterwards, if not in the middle of it.
TBD and Pothole are like backpacks ready, standing by the door, just waiting.
While his parents have arguments.
All right, give me. How about this? I try to contact Jembar,
I'm trying to do things safe.
which is great. It's a good chance for me to practice my theory that I can do this and telekinetically communicate while astrally projecting. Jeez, that's a lot of shit to do. If I do this, by the way, I'll get ice cream.
No, whoa.
Hey.
We did not agree.
Hey.
Frozen yogurt, maybe. We're not doing... Okay.
I'm not trying to sit around you and I can't fire
I'll
with
take
your
my
lactose
pills
stomach.
first. Okay, shut up and let me think. Does anybody have anything Jambar gave them?
No.
Doesn't make it easier.
Friendship.
Memories.
Never even.
I don't know. Does the rock feathers somehow help?
No.
Damn it.
All right,
I have Reggie's
I'm gonna do it.
feathers. That's it.
everyone, here it goes.
Reggie Feathers.
Guidance.
Does it help if I drone?
Yes.
You're gonna.
Wait, you're casting a spell, right?
You're.
Oh shit!
Guys.
Don't let me do that.
I grab his face.
Grab the guidance back.
Okay, hey, guys.
His guidance made us all aware that this was
Yeah, the
a stupid idea.
guidance. The guidance. The little voice in your head was like, "Hey, wait, is that
The guidance tingled and was like, "Whoa, oh right, magic."
I literally said under the radar. Can you under the radar do that? You're like, yeah, absolutely. Let's fucking bitch loose.
Okay, well then gang.
A gong
So
sounds.
there's no scrying then.
I think we just do it. We have to make plays.
That's why you said you
Fuck
should
it.
communicate.
Fuck it. We're united.
Fuck it,
in
we
difference.
ball.
We're united in difference. We're united in difference for a reason. For some fucking cosmic ass reason, we made it through all the rest of them. So fuck it.
We're gonna
Fuck
steal an airship.
We
All
talked too goddamn long.
Well, again,
you.
let's be real. If we go up there and we take this, there's a good chance they could either show up immediately afterwards or show up in the middle of us taking it. So,
I'm ready for that.
Hey,
if y'all are ready to kick some ass, I'm ready to kick some ass. I'm just saying, let's go into this thing ready to beat the piss out of some bastards.
Let's be real. Worst case scenario, this podcast ends 5 weeks early. Who cares?
What do you?
It's
No sort of waiting.
What?
Zeph dies.
Whoa.
Camera crew with us the whole time.
It's just like The Office. We just stand up. Did you guys get the footage?
A cosmic purple worm with infinite eyes going running across his body. He just looks at you and just like, you know too much.
That's what the purple worm's been this whole time.
Kenneth's appendix
Zeph's
first.
body
My name is Deus Ex Machina.
starts to rip into
That would be the
there's
most boring way to die is
balefire
appendicitis.
bursting from his
Scooby-Doo
corpse.
style?
All right, cool. Then let's go for it then.
Oh, one quick thing. When I get on this
I
airship,
thought he was gonna
this
say,
isn't
"I
one of
love
those
you
things
all."
where you're like dangling over the side.
What?
I'm not afraid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not afraid of heights.
There's a
but
do-
I've got a healthy fear of falling.
Oh, mate, we're
There's
gonna-
a door made of glass. You're strapped in by thin rope, and your legs are hanging and
You're an asshole.
dangling down.
I was like, I think you're valid for that.
You know how little
Well,
you
I've
look
shit
sometimes?
myself.
Well,
Everyone looks like a dwarf from how high up we're gonna be.
Y'all are the worst friends ever. Y'all don't make me feel good about myself at all.
Hey,
I think
but
you
just
need
think
to
about it,
address
you already died
yourself.
once. It's not gonna hurt a second time.
you are.
And if you fall from that height, you're not even gonna know that you did.
Thulgrim, you're the most consistent and badass person that we have right now.
Only thing you have to worry about
Finally,
is
at
just the
least,
fear of you falling.
at least
as you're
somebody's
falling.
talking me up here a little bit.
The second place to that is Kenneth.
It's hard
You
to talk him
reminded
up
me
when
that
he's
I
so
was
short,
dead.
am I right?
You're making it worse.
Oh, you took him up to 4 feet tall. Holy shit!
All right, so
So do we go back to the place we found that
Yeah.
the injured, put them there, start
Why
screaming
am I
our heads
listening?
off? Ah, zombies, zombies, zombies! And then Kenneth will kill both the guys with a gun.
Bow and arrow, maybe. That might be a
Hey, I've got a gun.
option.
I could-
You know what I mean?
I could shoot one in the head.
Swifter, quieter.
quieter.
I
Yeah.
am cold front. I feel a slight breeze.
I mean, I'm a dwarf and I have a hammer and an axe. I'm not really big.
How far can
I
you
got
throw
no way
it?
of being quiet.
Well, whoever you hit, I'll try to
How
follow
far
up.
can
I
you
have,
throw that?
That's what I'm
Cantrip
saying.
throw
Y'all are
it,
talking
right?
about
'Cause it's
being
faint
quiet,
enough,
and
whatever. It
I
doesn't
can't
matter
really
for the
be
context
quiet.
of
You're
this.
going loud. You're going loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I've got I don't a crap ton of armor. I have to go and punch people. I'm a dwarf. There is no quiet. So again, if you're trying to be quiet, this is a terrible
True.
idea.
I mean, Kenneth and I are trying to
Just like
shoot
the
from
beginning.
400 feet away, and you're running in yelling, "You want to know what makes my nipples hard?"
That was
Leroy Jenkins. That's essentially what I do every time.
Oh
So
man, Leroy Jenkins.
again,
Leroy Jenkins.
if being quiet is what your plan is, this is a shitty plan because
Sounds
we're
about
gonna
right.
immediately
That's not
not
a-
be quiet.
That's not our plan, though. I thought our plan was to be quiet at the beginning. Pop.
And
then we
then
go.
we're gone. Then we're
Yeah, you
then
can't
we're
be quiet after that.
Nope.
How are you planning on popping if we're using magic?
Yeah.
Why don't we try it without
Then
magic?
they're gonna immediately
We'll
be
try.
there.
Yeah, we'll try to do that, and if things escalate, we'll simply do that. This is like a conference.
only
don't
if
be
it's life
one.
and death do we need to use magic. I feel like otherwise we can take down a couple of jokers. Come
Yes.
on, we're smarter than that.
I mean,
We're smarter than
my
that.
entire
I'm
thing's
not
magic.
worried about
That's
the
okay. You might not have to do anything.
I think once
I'm
we
not
get the
worried about the people
SkyTrain
that are
thing,
on the actual
magic's
airship.
all
I'm
fair
worried
game
about the
after
people that
that.
are going to show up after we've used magic to get on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't think we need
don't
magic
use
to get
magic
on.
to get on.
But after we have control.
Guys. This is assuming that they don't have instantaneous communication, like nothing like we have here.
Right, we need to
So
assume
either way,
that they
people are going
do.
to know.
We
So-
need to assume that they do, so they go out.
Yeah, they go out, but if they don't go out, then we go out.
I mean, we didn't even get out. I mean, let's be real. They've probably got some sort of like instantaneous communication. We literally just got into the alley, and those shitheads were all over us.
yeah,
That's true.
That's
Like,
the point, yeah.
like quick.
It was a teleporting spell that teleported us across
That's a
the
pretty
continent.
big one. Yeah, that's a pretty big one for sure.
It's just like, can we figure this out as we go? Can we cross this bridge when we get
That's
there?
a boy. No.
That's what landed us in jail. And then I had to talk to that shit-faced bastard on the other side of the bars.
So this argument's been going on for like hours.
Yeah.
And then TBD and Pothole like just decide to go to the window and try to scout. Like, watch
There's
the
no windows in
pattern.
a tent, but I
We're in
will.
a tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're trying to scout. And see the patterns of this stuff.
There you go.
How about
We're
this?
ready to
That's
go.
what I'm
Absolutely.
talking about.
How about li- how
They're
about- how about this?
observing.
TBD,
Hold on.
make a perception check, TBD.
Ooh. Do you remember when Zeph used to
18.
say things like,
18.
let's scout this out and figure it out before we jump in.
First thing you discover is that yes, while there are there is stuff going on in the city itself, you can see that the only time that the ships seem to ascend or descend in anywhere in the city is closer to the center. It seems like every time they're above you guys, they're just flying around, and then they're returning to the city itself. So, which you are on the edge. You're kind of on the edge between the rust and the towards the middle of the city. So the middle class, I guess, would be the best way to describe that. So you would think that you could probably go a little bit further in there to try to find one that is touched down at some point. But anywhere out here, it doesn't seem like they're landing for any reason. So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's basically what you asked, June. Is they pass by every maybe 4 to 5 minutes. One will fly in the vicinity. They don't always. There's not a pattern to them. It just seems like one will come across the sky, almost like a helicopter or something during the day. She's like, oh yeah, look at that, and then it leaves. And then another 5 minutes or so, another one will come by, different direction, different pattern. So
To me, did it look like they were coming from outside the bounds of the city?
And
No.
I relay what you just.
yeah, so it never looks like they go outside the city. It looks like they always are located centrally. You haven't ridden on enough of them to know if any of them transport outside of the city themselves, but the best way to know is to go do. So,
All right, so maybe we just go into town.
Yep. We'll have to go a little further in to get one, but I don't think we're too far away.
okay.
So what are we doing?
Potentially. So is it? Are these airships like freight haulers then, hauling it from one part of the city to the other?
I think it's kind of like a whatever you need cargo ship.
I think this
thing.
is I think it's a collection of people, right? They're
Well, what
going
I'm-
out. They're
what I'm
looking.
saying
They're
is
scouting
people-
out around the city. They're picking up the people of interest, which are these scarred folks, and then they're going to go back, and then whoever is in the center of the city is where they're all congregating them.
I guess we go find out.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm good with this. I don't want to necessarily just once we see the shit just go blazing in. Maybe we can again once we get a little bit closer. Let's make it a observation first.
I mean,
And see if there's an obvious better way to go about getting on this ship and taking it.
for sure.
And if
Yeah.
not, then we'll just.
Right, we're gonna
What
go
we do,
see
take it
what's
by
going
force.
on. Check this out as a viable plan.
All right.
Okay.
I'm fine. with
While
that.
we wait to hear back from Gale.
Bingo.
Okay. So you guys are beginning. You're gonna head back to the center of the city.
Hi, Clash of Crits is an actual play 5th edition D&D podcast that release new episodes every Sunday.
In a world much like your own, actually, it is your own. 3 guys on a cruise get pulled into a whirlpool and find themselves lost into the world of D&D, surrounded by chaos and magic. How will they survive? How will they find their loved ones? How will they get home? Find out on the next episode of...
Hey, Solly, what are you doing over there on the mic? Hey, get off that thing.
You over there talking on their microphone?
Come on, Sauls, you know how they get about messing with stuff.
What the hell was he doing?
Get off of there. You scaly rat.
Howdy, y'all. We're Two Monsters Rolling Dice, an actual play tabletop roleplay podcast played in the cinematic Fate Core system, with a new and original score and a cutting-edge sound design. Fully included. We're a team of real-life friends and nerds focused on collaborative storytelling, character-driven drama, and immersive original worlds. If you're looking for intrigue, Drama, laughs, cowboy duels, dinosaurs, political conflict, mysterious supernatural phenomena, and so much more, all in the style of an old-timey radio dramedy, give us a try. Check us out at twomonstersrollingdice.com or by searching for Two Monsters Rolling Dice wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay. Are you doing this stealthily?
Yes.
Okay. Are you?
If we
Pass without a trace.
Are you pass without a trace?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we should, I'll do it.
You'll do it.
That is a third level spell.
Is that gonna set off
Second level spell. Okay.
Yeah, does
All
it
right.
set up?
So go ahead
it
and
is,
roll
but
your.
let's fucking go.
We're not going to be where we casted it.
Go
so-
ahead and
Cast
roll
it
your stealth check,
Yeah,
your
but
group
we're-
stealth check, adding +10 to your roll.
Well, if we're casting a spell that keeps us hidden, and we're not going to be at the location of the casting of the spell, because we have cast spells and had trappers arrive before, but we dip before.
Let's maybe get out of Dimitri's. We don't want to.
Yeah, I assume that we didn't cast it on top
Yeah.
of
Sure,
Demetrius.
He appreciates
We're very
that.
particular about. I'm taking this. I'm taking it.
Oh no,
So
we're gonna burn it.
All roll it.
Yeah, group stealth
I
check.
also I just wanted to bring up with the group that like what I was proposing was not just like seeing the
Nat
ship and
20.
just like attacking it straight up.
Let's go.
I was assuming that like what I was trying to argue against was less so of like, oh, should we use magic or was it that? Because at that point I think it's null and void because we're already escalating a situation and it's already going to be people are going to be talking about it, people are going to be hearing about it.
Yeah,
So I'm
once
like,
they
what,
notice
us
the train's
casting
like
spells.
not on the same path as everyone else, then we can just use whatever we need to get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I can give somebody my gun while I'm driving.
I'll try.
We stealth the airship. It's passed without
Wait.
a trace.
Let's have a fight about who's
Well,
driving.
All right.
Maybe
No.
27.
You're driving.
Lucius.
Pretty sure I got
I rolled a
proficiency
natural
in
20
vehicles.
plus 10 plus 3, 33.
33. Good God. Glyph.
32.
Bottle.
At least a 21.
Okay.
23.
23.
23.
23.
Nat 20 plus 1.
You rolled in that 20?
31.
Yeah, they both did.
Oh, they both did.
31,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I didn't, Matt said nat 20, and I was like, oh, you rolled one too. So
I think that's a nat 20.
Nat
20.
Yeah,
Nat
that's
20.
very good.
So
All right.
30.
So two nat 20s. Two nat 20s.
2 nat 20s.
That was a couple weeks ago. So two natural 20s plus some really good rolls from everybody else should, in theory,
Sounds like something you
Yeah,
want.
there's
I'll
an
have
abandoned
2 nat
airship
20s.
with your stealth and a pretty sparse street hanging to the shadows and the outskirts of the outsides of the roads, fairly easy to do. Despite the fact that there's nobody else out at this time, your journey deeper into the city seems to go unnoticed. And as you get further in, you can again see there are those pockmarks throughout the city where these surges seem to have happened. Most of them have been cleared out of any forms of bodies or anything like that, but the damage is still done.
Still crystals in there or are they gone as well?
None that you can see just like out and about. But some of them are like have collapsed buildings. Others, like there's craters in the middle of the street that don't have any more crystals in them. So there's all kinds of stuff, but no obvious crystals out and about anymore. So if they were there, they must have been taken. But you guys can make your way further into the city, trying to find a location where one of these airships is at. I'm assuming, or are you just gonna try to follow one? What's the plan of attack here for finding an airship?
Fuck if I know.
I mean, if we could find where one is routinely landing, we might be able to figure out.
That there's a lot more and a lot more people.
And that's true. It almost seems like it'd be better to stage like a. I know, we've got a person here that's got crystals on them. Then, when they come down, then we bum rush and go.
That's what I was proposing originally.
Which I think is a good idea.
May be the way to do it. I just don't want to
And we don't
sacrifice that dude's
shoot
family.
anybody and make loud
Yeah.
noise unless we don't really.
Wait,
have
I
a
wasn't
choice.
paying attention to you. What did you suggest?
I mean, we could take them to one part of the
I'm so
city
sorry, Press.
and let them loose.
I just keep saying the same
Take
shit.
them to a part of the city that's somewhat close, let them loose, and then that's the diversion.
I think Wait.
While they're dealing with that, we go get on another one.
No, but that's the thing. I feel like if there's if there's like an airship harbour, there's gonna be a bunch of guys there.
That's true.
Yeah, we want to find some ship on its own.
Yeah, to Lucius's point, if we bring an airship to us,
right,
isolated.
Yeah, using these guys, and it turns on the. I don't know.
No.
We would have had a conversation with the family. And
Yeah, there's no way I would be like, we've rescued you and your family from this war.
I've been bringing them along.
Yeah.
That's fine. Jeez.
I could disguise myself. If I get close enough to see
You
what
be discard?
I could go see if I could probably get close enough to just figure out what these guys that are operating these ships look like, and then turn myself into a pilot and just maybe walk straight on by.
Could he look like a
With this guy's self, yeah.
Rehan?
Absolutely. Oh, like Rehan, that's pretty steep.
That is steep,
I
yeah.
don't think that's too much.
And I don't want to look like that
Do
son of a
Rehan's
bitch.
voice.
Yeah.
Do Rehan's voice real quick.
I don't think I can.
I'm
being honest with you.
But here's the thing. Say you disguise yourself adequately and you pass the look test. What happens when they start asking about other things? And I don't know, I haven't really seen you around. What's your favourite sports team?
I do like the idea.
So what I do is I see somebody.
We're deeper in the city now,
We
right?
snag him as he's getting ready to get on the boat. We knock him out.
We have established that these
I
guys
look
are
at him.
patrolling the city to
I change myself
pick
into
up
him.
Scarred.
So now I'm a person that they've seen.
So
and then I get on.
But what you don't know is that his co-pilot is also his wife. So as soon as you get in your pilot's chair, she's like, "Oh, everything okay, honey?"
No,
Then you
now
have to-
he's just messing with you.
I promise.
When it came
I'm not going to fill around with the guy's wife. I'm not.
the choppers in particular.
Look, honey,
Do
I'm
they-
trained to
women
drive.
can't
be pilots in this
Like,
world.
when they hear,
Well,
like they can feel the intensity of like magic.
No, I think you were just being
cast.
ridiculous.
Like
Or maybe I'm a transfer
last one.
pilot, Alan.
Oh, okay, you.
But like,
radar
does it say like
technician.
specifically what it is?
You know.
Do we know like if it's like
The original
someone
pilot
cast this
got
spell
sick,
here?
I'm
Or
filling
is it
in.
Just like there's a lot of
Substitute
magic.
pilot.
For some reason, this.
Magic like place there, because if that's the case, then you can show up, pretend to be scarred, and we even get even more of a blip on you by casting a spell or something, and them looking in your general direction and finding out. Because I assume that these guys have some kind of magical output. So
Yeah, you wouldn't know if they know exactly what the spell is. You're assuming based on the way they handle it that it's just chaotic magic in general.
Yeah.
But no, you've never been able to talk to a trapper to gauge their like what they actually know or don't know.
I feel like that the original plan, like whereas merit, I think it's a little bit convoluted. But whereas instead of endangering this family, we could possibly just have you act like a scarred and see if that even get any bites with that bait. And if we don't, we can cast a spell or something, and people will definitely be looking in that general direction.
What family? You made me leave them behind.
He was like, did we take them with us?
No.
Oh yeah.
A little tear of false. I miss my mum.
I miss your mom too.
Okay, so Thulgrim, you're going to look like a scarred individual to try to lure a ship over here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I don't
So
lock me
you're
up into
using,
something.
you're using
I
the
wanna guide
second use of your disguise self brooch to disguise yourself as a scarred. Do you look like a normal person? What do you look like? Tell me what you look like versus obviously the fact that you look like you've been affected by these crystals. But like, what is your form? Are you a human? Are you a dwarf? What do you look like?
Are we near the city?
You guys have moved into the city
Yeah.
a bit, so yeah. It just depends
Can I
on-
look around and glance and see if I can see like if there's if there's more humans walking around in there?
I mean,
Just to
it's
see
pretty
if
much
there's-
all. It's pretty much all human. There's nobody out right now.
I'll just look like a human then.
Just a normal human. Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Whatever.
Okay.
The blend in the most likely in the city.
I need a perception check from 2 people for this particular thing, please and thank you.
I'll do it.
+8. What you got?
Guys, am I doing it right?
No, I don't mean you need to.
You're gonna be guided for whatever deception check you're gonna have to make. Just remember that. I just guide you preemptively. Have
23.
Also have an inspiration burn.
With those great rolls, you are able to find there is, as you guys are moving along, you can see you're in what looks to be some sort of a almost like a Diagon Alley vibe of like shop, little like awnings and shops in this one area, less with like lofting housing above it. But you can see that one of these shops was impacted by a surge of some kind. There is the door has been caved in. Most of the brickwork has fallen into the shop itself, and it's just dust and debris in there. But this was an area where it looks like there was a surge of some point, and it's off the beaten path a little bit. So if this is where you want to set up the scene of the crime, as it were, you are more than welcome to do so.
Is there places that I could hide?
Make with your perception check, yes. I will say using your perception with a 23. There's numerous places. Again, kind of like thinner walkways and higher elevations with like the lofting above the shops. Very easy to find a place to kind of stow yourself if you would like to.
Okay, yeah, for sure would like to, because I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, easy enough to do.
Okay.
Given a few minutes, you're able to kind of meander your way. Are you going into these buildings?
So are we all in?
Or are you just going to try to
setting up right now? Is this what's happening?
I think so.
If you're getting positions, get positions.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna get in position
We
as
gotta
well.
get Will in here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll get a spot easy enough. That's not a big issue. All right, so Thulgrin, are you gonna lay down on the ground?
Hey, we're starting up the.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Atticus had a basketball thing.
Oh, you're good.
Ain't nothing.
All good.
Well, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Should do I just go lay
I mean,
there? I mean, do I need to start acting a little bit ridiculous?
Yeah, act crazy. Go all out.
Say all the things you wish you could say to our faces.
Please don't say that. I can't handle that.
I mean, do they even say anything, or do they just sit there and go?
Oh my god, you scared me so bad.
Wow, that's so
it's
offensive.
all you. Do whatever. Mix some jargon in with something that sounds like words.
Hey, pretend you've got a filibuster. You've got 18 hours to fill. Start as soon as you change.
Buster.
Camera pans. Twin sons. Sarlacc pit.
Blood, Mandalorian hand.
Out in the sand. Anyhow.
Yes, I guess I'm just gonna go out there and try to mimic these guys that we helped earlier.
Okay, you're gonna try to look like a scarred, affected person?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that here in a second.
Guys, what do you think about me making myself look like a really big, become a really big dog, and I'll be all like, grrr, at him, kind of sell it a bit.
I would definitely do something magical.
Let you probably let you get close to
away your
them too.
abilities, though. We might need them later today.
Well, that's why I thought a big dog, because then I could bite.
Yeah, but what if you got to turn into a bird later?
I don't care. That's why I asked. That's the question.
Hey, what
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't do that. Because if for some reason, at least then it's only me
God
that's...
damn, you could have just turned into a
That's
bird,
only me that's
flown in
locked
the
up,
window,
as opposed
flapped
to
around a little bit.
somebody else as well. I'd much rather you guys be on the outside, get me out, than other way around.
As you wish.
You know, what you do is you hold on to the dog as like an ace in the hole, because I don't know how good of an actor that dog is.
Whenever it's time to attack, just yell, "Surprise dog!" and then...
There's already a dog in the fight.
Oh, that's a good one. All right.
And there's plenty of fight.
Should I just hide then?
Yeah,
just
all right.
Do that.
Kenneth takes a position. Who's hiding? Who's taking positions?
I want to.
What position is Kenneth taking?
Yeah, what?
Kenneth is taking a position where she can, I'm assuming, shoot something?
Yeah.
Oh,
arrows.
dibs on second sniper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're second
Yeah.
sniper. Okay.
So there's a difference between hiding in a position that you can go to kill something, or just hiding. Hiding gives you basically the DC will be higher if you are just hiding for the sake of hiding.
Okay.
If you are hiding to position yourself, the DC will be lower for you to be recognized. So it's up to you.
Hiding to position for sure.
Hiding to position.
Like, bow strong.
Both Kenneth and Glyph. Anyone else doing that? Or everyone just hiding?
I'm not a ranged guy, so probably
I
hiding.
mean,
Hiding.
I can follow up. Like, if you guys somehow, I can still do a cantrip like from far.
Okay.
And
And
I
we
can also
also
have
have
full
pass
position.
without a trace as
So
well.
If I can also get them to kind of run away from the ship a little bit.
Give them chase. Give them a little
yeah,
bit of chase.
and get them there. Try to be quiet, and then get it up off the
You're just
ground.
hiding. Okay.
Because I could probably
And you can dimension
just
door back
misty
this
step
way.
real
Yeah,
quick
I
out
do
to
have
the
only 60
entrance of it.
feet
As long as
of
I can see it,
range.
to get it off the ground.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe we
like I
don't
said,
even
it's,
have to
it's
hurt
definitely going to affect your DC when they look around. But
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
true.
positioning yourself for an opportunity, you have that opportunity.
All right,
Okay.
please, sir.
All right. So Thulgrin, you are going to pretend to be an infected, scarred, sharded, whatever you guys came up with.
Scarred.
Oh no, he's shotted.
He sharded.
Whatever.
This way, you idiots!
Make a I will say either performance or deception. I will let you choose.
Flash of genius.
I'm gonna do it for this one.
Yes, well as a D4.
Yeah,
Both
I'm
of them
gonna
are plus
juice
3,
this
so it
thing.
really does.
All right, so go ahead. Which
got
one?
this.
I want to know which one you're picking, though.
Let's go with performance.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
The Christian Bale.
Okay.
So that's what? 6? 9?
You
9?
got 9 plus 3, 12, and then you also have
And
a D4.
plus 5, right?
Then I'm going to use this D4. That's 4 on top of that.
Sick. Okay.
So what are we at?
12
16.
for... Yeah, 16 plus
5.
21.
Oh, damn.
We did it.
You know what? With all of us combined, we can have one
With
good
our
roll.
powers
Yeah,
combined.
thank you.
With a 20 DC, you have definitely
Oh, nice.
you have beat the what is required. After
Yeah, right. Half court shot. 2 seconds.
after 20 minutes,
Wow.
Fulgrin
Oh my god.
walking around,
Good time.
doing what he's doing best. It gets to the point where Fulgrin, you begin to understand the drive behind these people and why they do what they do. You're starting to feel like you understand them a bit. In that moment, you hear the sounds of the vibration as one of these transportation vehicles comes over top of the place, the street that you guys are on. It goes over and you hear it moving away with kind of like that Doppler effect where it gets like quieter the way it goes. Before hearing it sound like it makes a turn. And after a few minutes you see it return and come back over before slowing down. As it does, it moves about another probably 60 or 80 feet to an intersection off to one side of this street and begins to slowly descend to the ground. As it sets to the ground, this is not a larger one. It is only 2 cars put together, so
Sweet.
could fit maybe a dozen people, if not not too many. But you see the triangular vehicle sets down. You watch as the sides kind of go and like lift up, and it opens up to the inside.
Are there people in there already? Like infected in there?
You're about to find out.
Okay, thank you.
As the doors open, you can see stepping out of it, you can see there are 2 individuals. Both of them fully clad in their metal anatomy. They appear to be automatons. There is one individual inside who looks to be humanoid, who is currently piloting it. Actually, no. Sorry. Flip that. 2 humanoids step out, an automaton is piloting it, because that's what normally pilots them. 2 humanoids step out, and you can see they don't appear to be wearing the yellow and orange garb of trappers.
Hey.
They appear to be wearing just looks to be kind of like some blue and white garb of some kind. They have hoods that are tight against the top of their heads with these kind of like grayish like slate goggles that cover their eyes. But they both step out and begin. They seem to be having a conversation with themselves as they walk towards you.
Say, please tell me they're all in a line going hip 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 hip.
No, they seem to be just kind of casually walking up to you. They don't seem to be alarmed at what you're doing or like
Well, let's see
weary
if we
of
can
you.
Make this uncasual.
Yeah, they just seem to be walking up pretty casually. They get to about 30 feet away from you, and I mean, you're just kind of aimlessly moving around, I assume.
Yeah.
You see them both walk up, and one of them goes, "I thought we covered this yesterday. I don't know. Must have missed one. All right, let's bring him in." And you can see one of them reaches into a satchel and pulls out what looks to be these. I almost called them mufflers. That's not what they are. Manacles. Pulls out these manacles that are not chains, but looks like just a straight bar, and holds it out in front of him. As the other one proceeds to reach into a little belt and pulls out a small, looks like tube of some kind with a strange kind of device on the end. Before pointing it at you, we'll have this go, and then I'll give you guys a chance to react or do something at that moment. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy.
Well, remember, I said that I'm not just standing still. I'm trying to create chase. I'm not just waiting for them. I'm not just giving them time to get up to me. I'm going to try to keep a decent distance.
Yeah, well, they're not, like, right up on you. They moved closer to you as you are in that alleyway, and after kind of getting...
I kept moving away from them.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say that. They just walked up to you.
No, I'm trying to keep them busy. So I don't want to just stand in one place. I'm trying to get them to follow me a little bit.
Okay.
While I keep my eyes still on the ship.
Okay, well, you can.
Just
you
to
can
buy
move.
a little bit more time, but hopefully not get myself in shackles either.
Yeah, well, that's... Okay. So they, you move away a little bit. How far away do you move?
200 feet.
I mean, I'd like to try to keep 20 to 25 feet
Make
difference
a
between us.
make a deception check.
Do keep in mind we can just talk like on our.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna. Hey, I'm gonna go towards the airship, but I'm gonna try and sneak around the back.
You want to go alone or
over?
over?
What? Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm
Do you
going
want
to
to
use my
go alone
birthday
or?
inspiration.
Yes, you can
go
use your
along.
birthday inspiration.
Hey, are you finished talking?
Oh, over. Sorry.
Okay. Yep.
Over.
Yeah, on me.
Is it worth it?
I'll go with him then.
Okay.
10.
Ooh. Stealth checks from the two of you.
Okay.
Wait.
Do we still have Pass Without the Trace, right?
Yeah, we do. From me. As well.
No, this would have faded by now.
Okay, that's fine.
It's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost an hour to get to this point of the city.
Sure.
I didn't get myself. 16.
16?
Flash of Genius, 29, natural 20.
Nice, nat 20.
I start following his footsteps exactly.
So, you guys begin to make your way towards the ship. With your stealth, you are not noticed as of right now. However,
Okay.
we're going to see if Thulgrim can convince them that he is what he's supposed to be. Because he's trying to lead them away with a deception check of 10. So we're going to roll and see if they
Oh boy.
notice something's off, or if they...
Oh, it's
assume
improv
that you
mat
are-
time.
That trigger figure's edgy. Yeah.
Bow. I'm
Oh, it's a
gonna-
bow, okay, yeah.
I'm not
You
gonna-
walk away. You begin to walk away from them, and both of them stop and go, "You ever seen one of them walk away?" It's like, no, usually they come at us. And they both, one of them, the one with the manacles, begins to put it away and reaches for what looks to be some sort of a weapon that he has on the side there.
Should have just did what the DM said.
Where is he in relationship to where I'm hiding? I'm giving you that.
Do I see this?
That is the moment you notice it.
Okay.
You were in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you are. Roll a d20 for me. Just see what. Let's kind of get a baseline here. See what fate says.
What is it?
9.
9. You're closer to the airship than they are, so I would say you're probably about 60-ish feet away from them. But you're well hidden, so it's going to take you a second to like get out and have line of sight on them.
Okay.
Because you're well hidden. You weren't positioned, so you weren't keeping eyes on them. You were just like hiding.
So
for the
I'm
sake
not
of hiding.
see. I can't see.
You don't see this right now.
Either. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you don't see this right now. You can hear the conversation, but you are trying to hide. Same with TBD.
Yep.
All right. So
What's going on, guys?
they make that reaction, Thulgrim, in this moment.
I'm gonna see them do that and be like, all right, well, guess I gotta commit. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna start going towards them because leading them away is not working. So I'm gonna go towards them and see if I can catch it.
Make a deception
And I bet-
check with advantage.
Meanwhile,
wait.
this guy's
You have
looking
plausible
for
deniability to kick in their ass. Mm-hmm. You can just box the shit out of them
For fucking.
for free.
There's a decent amount of them. I'm not necessarily trying to do that.
I'm just
Make a
saying.
deception check with advantage.
I believe in you.
With advantage, so do it again.
Natural 20.
And I'm going to, for the sake of this, I'm
Ooh,
going to roll,
okay.
and I'm going to tell you what they roll to see if you can beat it. They roll that's not great. That's a 19. So.
Oh, super
Sorry.
not great.
You rolled
21?
21.
Blackjack.
Are you kidding me? Damn. All right. So as that happens, they both kind of realize like, whoa. They kind of like backpedal a little bit, caught off guard. He's like, oh god, all right, geez, just grab it or something. And so the one that was reaching for the weapon immediately draws the small cylinder and points it at you. We'll get to that. Anyone doing anything in this moment before? Stealthers. We're gonna get to that.
Yes. Getting onto the airship. You said there's just one automaton at the controls.
Correct.
Does it have like a slender neck?
No.
Wait, I know how these things.
Think of the shape of a super battle droid. No head,
Okay, cool.
large kind of like triangular like top body with like two arms
Yeah.
that like
Is it-
hover over the dashboard, and you don't see where the
Is it like
bottom
Rune
goes.
from your one shot?
Silo.
Do what?
Is it like Rune from the one shot?
Almost.
Okay.
Rune was much bigger though.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just cast heat metal on the center of it and try and open up that chest cavity so he can General Grievous that thing.
I'll reach in and cast inflict wounds.
Oh,
Like on the heart.
Lord.
So like I'm trying to open up the cavity of it so he can grab
Okay.
the heart of it and
Casting the spell, so.
Okay. Go ahead and does that you just happens?
It just happened.
Did that just happen?
heat metal.
Such as a metal weapon or pseudo heavy.
Yeah, physical contact take 2d8 fire damage when I cast it.
And if it's
Okay.
very...
Wait, Glyph, my heart song is telling me that you're planning
Alright,
on
so
casting
you-
something.
do you
Is that
touch-
what you really want to do?
Do you touch the metal, or do you...
Hey mate, we're in go mode, so yes.
Right, but I thought we discussed that we should be able to handle
That's
all
crazy,
of
this
these
is
things
happening.
without casting anything.
Okay,
over.
fuck it. I'm gonna hit him with my scimitar instead.
What?
Okay, we're gonna
Wait.
we're gonna peek through the curtain one more time. Glyph, you are an artificer.
Yes.
Your magic is not chaotic. Your
Is that
magic is not chaotic. It's controlled.
Oh yeah. You freaking idiot. Dude.
Well, no,
throw my badge away.
Tell me.
You never said over!
I did say over.
saying
You didn't
over
say
anymore. Over.
Alright, so that's...
Oh my.
So yes, you can cast heat metal because you are an artificer. You use tools.
Alright,
you don't
so-
use.
You
don't just-
I won't cast inflict
you don't
wounds if
just
it's
do
not
a thing.
doubling down.
Smart.
Yeah,
Well, Glyph, under that way of thinking, then I use my body
So
to cast.
are you touching the droid?
I don't have to be touching it.
Okay.
So
You do
I'm
it from a
just,
distance?
like right behind it.
So you
yeah.
just reach out.
That's 15 fire damage.
Damn.
You're just looking at it all.
As you do, you immediately hear the
My
crackle
lips.
and like ping of metal as it starts to expand and heat. This thing immediately like reacts, and you watch as it pivots its whole body around and sees you.
Can I do something?
Yes.
I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead. You hear a ring in the background, and I need it
Okay.
to make. Let me see what kind of save. it
Short
needs.
circuits, mother.
This is a cantrip, by the way.
I understand.
While you guys are doing this here, guys, this is about to get really dicey down here.
Wisdom save.
That thing just talking on a walkie-talkie?
You guys
Grab the manacles. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
That is a 2.
Oh, sweet. He's taking damage.
He has.
So, and I'm level. What level am I? 9?
9.
Okay, cool. He takes 2d12.
I suppose his magic isn't uncontrolled either.
Oh no, his is.
Okay.
But it's a cantrip, so.
He takes
Oh, well, then-
16 more points of necrotic damage.
As it turns around, it immediately like reaches and grabs Glyph by both shoulders and like proceeds to like stand up. But as it does, you hear that, and you watch it, and immediately goes slack. Its arm just kind of like bouncing.
Cool,
at
we
your
did it. Put it in the
shoulders.
back.
As that happens,
Put it in the back.
sweet. Meanwhile,
Pothole
back
comes
over.
in and sees us carrying this lifeless automaton. No, it's not you, mate.
Meanwhile, as this is going on, one of the scientists, whatever you want to call them, points the little device at you, Thulgrin, as you're beginning to walk towards them in a very convincing manner. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I?
You can here in this moment after Thulgrin makes his wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was one. I got scared.
Can you expend a point of luck from that distance?
No.
Damn.
18.
18. You are paralyzed.
Whoa.
As they cast a hold person spell on you using this device, and you are locked up. As they're like, all right, I got him. Go ahead and lock it up or something. Like, all right, I'll lock it up. So they start grumbling and moving towards you. This is your moment.
Bop bop. Well, arrows.
You're shooting arrows at both of them.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten this thing up off the ground yet?
What?
Which one are you shooting him at?
We don't have it off the
1D.
ground, no.
Okay, go ahead
We
and
just
fire.
secured it.
Oh wait, you're two. Okay, 2 shots, 2 people. 2 shots, 1 person.
Someone give us an update of what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Two
what I
of
was
us
wondering.
It's about to happen. Hold on.
Okay.
It's about to happen.
It depends on how good the first one sinks in, whether I want to shoot the other one or.
This is a split-second decision. You don't really have a lot of time to like fire one and be like, I'll shoot the other one.
Kill.
You're shooting them.
Kill.
Just
Basically,
Freaking do it. Let it eat.
Yeah.
I mean, the one-
Okay,
the one
I'll
cast
just
them.
direct it towards one then. The one
Okay.
with the
One
wand.
with the wand. All right, fire
Okay.
your 2 shots. At advantage because you are hidden.
Oh boy.
Okay, that one.
Roll it twice.
This one's advantage. Ooh,
Nice.
much better. 17 plus 12. I'm
That's
positive
gonna
that
hit.
Oh
hits.
shit.
Wait, that's a
12?
17 plus 12?
Yeah.
To hit.
That's, I have 12 to
It's a
hit.
29.
Yeah.
And 30 is what you gotta hit.
Oh!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They've got this ancient white
And
dragon.
that, I got 2 attacks and that's a net 20.
Oh!
That
Okay,
also
okay,
is going to
okay,
hit.
okay.
All right.
All right.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it.
Pings off their black star.
Sitting
Black
there
steel.
like,
I did
can we
a
do
hunter's
our
mark.
things?
I did a hunter's mark, but it's fine. It's fine. Damn, I really didn't Hunter's Mark, and that really upsets me right now. But it's magic.
The Ranger's Plight.
Okay, so the first arrow is 17 damage. The nat 20 arrow is mid. 10,
It's similar.
16 again. 216.
Whoa, okay, how much is that?
32 points of damage. You fire both shots as he goes down on one knee, not dead, but immediately goes to. Well, let's see. He's gonna make a concentration check.
Did you shoot him in his hand so he couldn't grab his walkie-talkie?
Wait, what's the DC for it?
That's it's 16, so it's half of that, so it would be 10.
Would you?
But he rolled his first roll was a 16, his second roll, and that one.
Since I have, I'm sorry, I did not call it out, but I do have something called Slayer's Prey, which is a bonus action, not magic, but I get an extra d6 to add to attacks. And I would say if I was laying in wait, I would probably do that.
All right, fine.
She'd be thinking about Slayer's Take the whole time.
Take him out. Extra 3 points of damage.
All right, so 35 points of damage. Goes down immediately with the nat 1, drops the device that it has. Your whole person breaks off as the other one turns around and is like, what the? So now, I would like those of you who are nearby to roll some quick initiative.
Are we in an ish or are we in a ship?
You guys are on the ship right now. Okay. You can be in an initiative in a second here, but it's basically...
I thought everybody else was in the ship.
Nope, just the two.
Jesus. I told y'all to get on the damn ship.
There's a lot of assumptions here.
You're assuming this is a well thought out battle plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Colgan, were you saying something into the walkie-talkie?
I thought I said for y'all to get on the damn ship.
We got the ship.
Get this bastard off the ground.
25 to 20.
Say over.
Over.
Not you two.
I would have.
Wait, is he talking to
No,
me?
yeah, you can.
Over.
You can. It's
Colgan,
Kenneth.
you should use the second channel for personal context.
It's Kenneth, Zeph, TBD, and Fulgrin are the 4 that are rolling initiative.
Yep.
1.
Plus?
Great. Kenneth.
19.
19.
2.
TBD.
13.
13.
Give me
Fulgrin.
2, if it counts.
2. Fulgrin.
Zeb's under a pile of really comfy blankets. He's like, just wait. 18.
18.
Plus
You
initiative
play hide and seek and
19.
you find a comfy
I'm
hiding
way
spot.
more spiteful than all that.
Okay. So, top of the round, I believe it's TBD because you have the higher dex.
Wait, you got 19? What'd you roll?
13.
No.
Oh, wait.
No, that'd be me. Because I have +4 to dex. What do you have plus to dex?
Dex.
Yeah, so it would be you first. Sorry, you, then
Oh, so
Fulgrin,
we're
then,
both
yeah.
even. But whatever.
Well, who wants to go first?
You go first.
Or do you want to tag team? Cool move.
Tag team cool move.
Oh, yeah, for sure, buddy.
Simultaneous move. What are you doing?
Push it the rest of the way through.
Duck over.
She's gonna tabletop him. He's gonna duck behind them, and then she's gonna shoot him, and he's gonna fall over backwards, taking an extra 4
That's the
damage.
one. Thank you. You're smarter than
I thought
me.
that's called bowling alley.
I don't know. Someone
That's
said
the
it
one.
The other day, and
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
what's
that's
up?
the
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Ding, stupid.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to
Lebowski?
knock him over? Like help knock him over? Make a
Guess I'm
strength.
hanging out with your wife.
Make a strength.
I'm assuming I don't have any advantage now.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you so dumb?
Strength check.
Strength check.
She would never.
Actually, no. Fulgrin's flanking. So yeah.
Advantage? Okay.
How's that?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, that's for sure gonna do it. 17 plus 12. And then second one, 13.
Dirty 20, 25.
Easy enough.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, so yeah.
Both hit. Roll your
Both
damage.
arrows hit. And then a d6.
I love how he's
Wait, is this.
letting us
Slayer's Prey still active, right?
Yeah.
succeed with this because the
First
result's gonna be
hit
horrifying.
is 1, 2, 3, 9,
Find a way.
15.
Three
Second
mechanical
hit.
dragons. Descend upon.
It's only got a quarter tank of gas.
8. 14. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Fulgrin, go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
You make it
Just a
to
straight
the rust.
d6.
Man, if I just shot him, it would be better.
6.
But-
That will do it. So basically, you fire your 2 shots as he falls down to one knee and kind of like turns his body. You fire your 2 shots into his side and his shoulder as he spins further. Fulgrin grabs him from behind and snapdragons him backwards.
Oh, nice.
Basically, it's smacking his skull across the ground and stilling his body instantly.
Isn't Thulgrin the same height as Vikingo?
Yes, actually, believe it or not.
I'm not sure what joke was just made, but
Fulgrim's the size of a Kingo, you know.
Sorry, isn't Fulgrim the size of a Kingo over?
Kingo is a really big dingo, the king of dingoes.
The king of dingoes, yep.
The Kingo.
The king of the dingo.
I want to make that a D&D character now. He's like some Australian, like, just like ranger, or like some Australian, like barbarian or something like that. They call me the Kingo, the king of the dingoes. And just like, or a druid who just summons dingoes as his, like, as his creatures. Or a ranger who has a dingo as his, like,
The possibilities are
endless. I digress.
On the planet last one.
Next, we have TBD up.
Go, baby boy.
So who's
one guy left.
Oh, one guy left.
Reacting to the fact that, oh god, my friend is dead.
And how far away?
4 areas.
Close enough for you to get to.
Cool.
War as hell. Tough.
Me and Lord.
He's learning that quickly.
Tier lift already.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I just attacked, I guess.
Very well. For justice.
Anyways,
alright, roll your attack.
We don't just attack.
I would say you are hidden, so you go ahead and do advantage on this roll.
Oh, half slicer.
Anything you can pump into this.
Sounds horrible.
21.
21 will hit.
Sweet.
21.
You stupid. You stupid.
So that would be 14 points of damage.
14 points of
That's
damage.
enough for a tendon.
Take this, evil doer! As as you swing the sword, it gouges deep into the shoulder of this guy as he didn't even expect you there. He's like, what the? And like turns around, dropping the manacles as he does so in surprise. It hurt him, but he's still up. And he's scrambling with his good hand for something on his side. End of your turn.
Well, can I
Use me.
If he's
Yes.
still up,
Oh, yeah.
Dump
I'm
everything.
gonna psionic energy die.
Quick.
So psionic strike him.
Do you have more than one attack as a fighter?
Yes. Yes.
You should have 2.
You have 2 attacks at least.
Plus a bonus action.
Plus
to attack
action
again.
surge as well.
Usually it's 2 attacks and a bonus action to attack with like an offhand weapon.
Oh yeah, I do have 2 attacks.
Okay.
Oh, that seems like my
Fighter,
Psionic
baby.
strike.
He's got to cook.
That's a good question. I don't know if this is like a bonus action or... You can reply a weapon with psionic force once on each of your turns.
Yep,
immediately after you
just
hit.
once on each of your turn.
turn.
Just as you hit, you can dump it in there.
Basically, you put like a
Okay,
glowing purple edge on your
A
blade.
little bit like he takes some of that purple crystal, rubs it against his blade.
Ooh. Salt basin onto his sword.
Yeah, and then snorts it.
Okay, so you're using the Scion-powered strike?
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet. Another
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Nice.
11.
All right, so that's your first attack.
Yep.
Second attack.
another up?
Again. Well, yeah, dude.
Okay.
They got you guys are level 9 beasts. They've got to
Yeah.
have a couple HP.
Alright. Dang it. Lord Tierlift, you ready for another one?
Of course.
I love this.
Woo, even higher than what I got.
God, just
Snake
one.
my
24, so then...
I hunger for the blood of innocence. Whoa, whoa,
whoa! Hey, whoa! For the unjust. Yes, there's a fine line.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Another 9 points.
The thing screams justice like running up behind an
Die,
unknowing
you.
man and running him through.
Everybody's unjust.
Die, you.
Everyone deserves death.
You know, I had a good friend named
Okay,
Brutus.
so you hit those 2 attacks. He is wounded as you strike him in the shoulder and then draw it across his chest. Gasping at the pain of the attacks, they are reaching for a weapon on their side, but they are not down yet. So, are you
Action surge, kill him.
have a bonus action if
Dump
you'd like
everything
to?
right now.
not
This
now,
is key.
when?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Don't waste your life. Don't waste
This
it.
is so exciting.
You meant to collect shells or souls, dude?
Was that sarcasm?
This is not sarcasm.
Okay, yeah,
That's
sure.
exciting.
Action surge.
Action surge, very nice.
Where is it?
All right, 2 more attacks again at advantage because you are still. This is still the surprise round.
Surprise!
They rolled a nat 1, so they are
They rolled an out one too.
Hey! 19.
19.
Yep.
Another
15
one,
total?
right? You get two attacks
Yeah,
per action.
you
so
basically
roll
get to
again.
redo your action.
You get extra action, and you get 2 attacks per action.
So roll the hit
No, I
again.
know. That was
Oh, okay.
just one attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
19 hits.
My
19
bad.
hits? Okay, cool. So 11 points of damage.
Huh?
Oh, you're getting close. You're about to cleave him at 20.
And then I'll use that
Mark.
psionic strike again on that.
Samuel Clemens.
Can you do it once per turn?
I believe
action
it's...
surge. Does that give me my...
An action surge just gives you 2 additional actions on your turn.
Okay.
I don't think your turn is just one time.
Yeah.
So I would say, because otherwise you're just dropping psionic strikes left and right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my first one then.
Okay, second attack, again at advantage. Last attack.
Of all people. That's incredible.
One nat
no.
20.
I should call it
all we
moonwalking.
want.
17.
17. 17 does not hit. Oh! It glances off of a shoulder pauldron that is underneath the robe that they are wearing.
Is this guy on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
As he immediately, like, he's gasping for air and trying to hold in the skin as his robes are quickly turning red. But he's not dead yet. But he's very, very close, unfortunately.
So I have something that I've never used.
Sure.
It's called chromatic infusion, so I could have added like fire or whatever damage to it.
Oh my god.
Are you going to add chromatic infusion to your...
Can I say I did just this one?
Of course!
One attack.
Do it all the time.
Well, I can only do it once.
Light me on fire!
Yeah.
Light me on fire!
Alright, so that's just a D4.
Yeah.
Toasty.
Yeah, Lord Tarragon doesn't like
Okay,
that.
another 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. As you stand there holding the sword to the side, you immediately think of just like, what if this blade be on fire? As it does, you hear the voice go, "Ah, I like it!" And then swing down with one more strike, effectively lighting this individual on fire. The screams are immediately cut short because you burn their vocal cords, and they are no longer on this plane.
I would say you one-shotted him, but you
cut
750 shotted him.
It's that scene in a movie where the protagonist is like,
yeah,
just it takes them a while, but they get there.
Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder.
Oh god!
This is real blood.
Nothing like keeping things low key, like burning somebody to death.
Okay, so you are effectively out of combat now. But yes. End of that turn. Zeph, you are up.
As TPD is killing this guy, you see Zeph appear from behind a barrel that he's been hiding behind, and he's got something. You tell me. He's using Druidcraft to predict the weather. He's been back there the whole time. Druidcraft to predict the weather. What's he see?
For the next 24 hours?
Yeah.
Clear skies.
Clear skies. So he's got this beautiful golden orb in one hand. In the other hand, he has this freshly blossomed flower just sprouting from his hand where he found a seed back here and bloomed it. And also you smell this horrible stench wafting from back there. It smells like he
got ice cream.
He's killed a skunk as well. And also, let's see.
No idea, but I love it.
He's telling us what he's done this entire time.
Yes.
He's been useless.
And also, like, these falling... It seems like autumn leaves come whooshing through the alleyway, just...
Even though it's springtime.
Yeah.
Are you sending kindling
guys,
into this?
Did you know that you can do like all your cantrips and they can't tell? Oh, that's awesome.
He literally, so Druidcraft has 4 bullet points, and he hit all 4 of them.
All 4 of the bullet points. What?
Like skunks?
I expect nothing less. All right.
Oh, but you had
so
mending. You could
as you are out of,
the barrel was broken before it got fixed.
before he was behind it. Now it's fixed.
Yeah.
All right. You are out of
Oh,
combat.
and also he did it really well because he guided himself.
Of course.
Are you trying to put that barrel in the ship?
Oh yeah.
All right. So as you guys are effectively out of combat, you have a few seconds. What are you doing now?
Hey guys, look at the ship.
I am going to
Fucking book
lean
it.
down and just, why the heck not? I don't know. You never know if it'll come in handy. I'm gonna grab the person's wand.
Whoa!
Sitting down that he used to old person.
Back to no
I'm just
consent,
gonna
Alan.
stick it in my stuff.
Okay.
He's dead. I don't think he consented to that.
I'm Alan.
Nor did the guy
I'm going
that
to touch you.
Nor did the guy that he turned.
Grab your wand.
Can I take
I mean, did you consent to being paralyzed?
No, so there's no consent.
We're getting
I'm
into
just
the weeds
saying.
here.
Whoa,
All right.
that's not how that works.
Semantics.
Are those manacles?
One by one, you all quickly rush towards the ship where Glyph and Lucius are now
Zephyr's
at.
going, and you get guidance, and you get guidance, and you get guidance.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take
this
guidance
very
very quickly, right? Because we didn't get
So
enough
basically,
time.
you guys
Just took it.
walked the automaton to wherever you did, set it down, heard some ching, 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 and then, and now it's dead quiet. And then you quickly hear the clatter of feet as all of your companions are now running out
I
of the
also
road.
feel like you heard
How far are they away
Knows
from
what
where we
got
could cover
cut.
them? Like
Who?
the people, the dead bodies. Can we drag them someplace so they're not found immediately?
Up to you if you want to take time to do that.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should
be taking any time to do anything.
Okay, we go.
We skedaddle.
I whip out my all-purpose tool +2,
Yeah, you do.
and using that, I'm going to figure out how to pilot this ship very quickly.
D4 guided.
Make
You already did that.
a Arcana check.
Double
They have
guided.
trackers in these things.
We're just standing with our arms on our hands on his shoulders.
You guys praying for me?
We'll figure that out once we get off the air.
Praying for us.
Let them come.
We'll pull it out and then just trust it.
26.
2 guidances.
You can only be guided one.
No, you can be guided.
The sound of the
30. I was guided twice.
Double guided.
No, I'm kidding. I only counted one of them.
26. The sound of the machine roars to life as it lifts up into the air. Doors haven't closed.
You need
As it raises up into the air, quickly you can see, and as all of you are now clambering inside of it, you can see the inside of it is clear. You can see outside of it as if there was nothing opaque. The outside is opaque. You can't see into it. But the inside you can see out of, which is kind of cool.
Tints.
Yeah, it's pretty cool tints. But the ship rises up probably about 50 or 60 feet just above the edge of the city and begins to move in a direction. Or which way are you going?
Whichever is the closest direction out of town.
Okay, you begin to swing towards a direction you hope is the closest based on your baseline.
He's sure.
I assume he's not going over the center of the city.
No. He's just kind of going in a spot and going.
Glyph, don't worry about the weather. It's going to be fine for the next 24 hours.
Hey, what's the wind speed's going to be like?
Great. Now you've got to tell me in this direction.
Good.
We have the best visibility.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
We get up there and there's a quarter-mile of visibility, and it's like, oh, you're just like every other meteorologist ever.
Gosh, dang it! All right, so you begin to ascend up into the sky as you begin to propel your way towards.
Oh, yeah.
You're picking up a little bit of speed, not super fast, but you're definitely kind of learning. You think you got a good idea of the concept. It's not controls so much as it is you put your hands up in front of this dashboard. You can see the runes begin to light up, and you basically use like almost like a magnetic like force, like you press in certain ways, and it moves the ship in a certain way. So. But it's very stiff. Like the move, you have to be very precise in how you move it, almost as if a robotic feature was supposed to. Like it wasn't supposed to be human hands that manipulated it. But you're getting there. There's a little bit of a hiccup every once in a while, but you're figuring it out.
I'm going to talk to Pothole about it.
Sure.
As I'm doing it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he like ghosts you. He like comes around you and like places his little robot hands on top of yours. And, like
Everyone else is inside of the ship right now, watching the world quickly flash underneath.
As this is happening, all this happening as quick as possible. You can join me since we kind of talked about it a little bit. We're gonna try to make sure that there's no tracking device on this, like a black box.
Make
like would be in a
a
plane.
investigation check.
I'm going to close the door real quick.
Really,
That was the power
anybody
kill.
got,
You wanna
anybody
try to
got
force them
inspiration?
closed?
'Cause we
Make
really
a
need to
strength-
take this
I'll
thing
try
out
it
of
for
here.
you.
Make a strength check.
If it's, we're gonna definitely need it.
I'll burn a point of luck because I rolled a 2.
Okay.
What is that?
That's a 2-0.
12?
That's a nat
12?
20.
Not enough. It seems like these things open and close by themselves, and whatever trigger that is, you don't know what it is yet.
Hey, Pothole, close the
He
door.
got it. Did you inspire me?
What'd you roll for investigation?
Nat 20. 24 total.
Nat 20, very nice. Searching around the ship as best you can in the few minutes that you do. No devices, no obvious tracking devices. As you guys are flying, though, you can see at one point you do pass pretty close to another transportation ship as it goes the opposite direction, but it passes by without any regard to you, it seems.
Nice.
Cool. Although you are still, like, again, doors up, flying through the air, which is
Can
pretty
I
interesting.
search for a button with that nat 20 too?
There is none that you
or
can
like
see.
something to
No.
close the doors?
You would assume it's on the dashboard somehow, but it was not a high enough roll to figure out all of the controls.
Has anyone asked me to search for the...
All right, so as you're flying, I need you to roll another Arcana check.
Okay.
As you guys are doing this.
Pothole, look for the door buttons.
I already told him.
Oh, good.
I said, damn it.
25.
25. You are still maintaining the way you are. You're able to get a little bit higher up as you do. Your speed is increasing still, but you're not like flying through. But you're going a pretty
Can I
good
make
clip.
a perception check?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, I just want to check our immediate surroundings and see if we're being tailed. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to skip it like that. I just blow over your stuff.
Just threw that D20 at his groin.
Right into
I am really sorry. 19.
19. You see, as you begin to look around, you can see there is, nothing around you in the air, but you begin to hear the sound of something popping. And as you look around, as you look down, you can see flashes, and it appears to be that whatever this is has caught their attention, and there's some sort of spell being cast in the air that is exploding around you. Hasn't hit you yet, but it looks to be that you guys have been targeted, and they are beginning to fire upon your ship as you guys make your way. And you can also tell with a 19. You also with 19, you're less than a quarter mile from the edge of the city. You can see the wall away from you, but it is almost level with your ship right now, so it will require one more check to see if you can get high enough above it.
All right.
But before that happens, I'm going to roll a couple of shots to see if they can actually hit the ship. Now it is moving, and they are far away, so the AC is very high for this. But there are multiple shots.
You never know.
Can I see where the shots are coming from?
Oh, of course you can. One of them, only one hits. You hear the...
What kind of damage was it?
This would just be force damage. You feel the whole thing buck as an explosion rips through one of the back panels, creating probably a fist-sized hole in it. But it does not fall. The ship does not waver, does not fall. You are still maintaining your speed. But the pace is picking up. You hear more pops and explosions as it seems to be that they now recognize you are not a friendly vehicle. As you get closer to the wall, you can see now that you are either going to skim the top of it or might hit it actually. Depends on how well you roll your next.
Would it help if this thing were lighter?
I didn't give you a D4. I just gave you the help action, so you get a roll again.
Oh, cool.
Is there any way I can jettison the back car?
That's worse. I'm sorry.
First one's
there's too much. Everyone's in these two cars.
Oh,
it's not enough space.
They're not.
There's not enough space. No.
With a flash of genius, 25.
25 again. Yes, you are still maintaining.
Do we close the doors now?
Do what?
Did I figure out how to close the doors?
We'll get to that here in a second. You get a little bit. You're able to eke it a little bit higher and force your speed a little more as more shots ring out. Oh, one of them did it. I need to roll damage.
Hey, if somebody could kind of provide some obscurity, that would be awesome.
Okay. The damage was not enough to disable the ship, but 3 more shots are ringing out. That one's gonna hit. That one's gonna hit, and that one's also gonna hit. All right, so 3 shots now are gonna hit.
He can't see.
So like these are being cast.
These are spells being cast.
Like how far
it's
away?
It's magic.
Yeah, are they far? Like are they within 60 feet? I assume not.
No.
Can I?
coming from?
Weird question. Could I cast shield? Since I am piloting the ship, like as I'm seeing this, can I? Star Trek it and cast shield.
I will give you shield for one of the attacks.
Cool, that's awesome.
1, 2, or 3. Pick one.
Your magic shield.
2.
2. That was the one that rolled 6. Very good.
No, nice.
All right, so it does damage. At this point, as it hits, you can hear the groan of the steady vibration now begins to warble a little bit on this thing as 2 more shots hit it and begin to shake, and now the whole thing's like as you are going.
Are we going to be still within range on this upcoming check?
No, that was the third and final check to maintain. You get close to the edge of the wall, and as more shots ring out, you guys clear the wall of the city itself, revealing a sprawling grassland with rolling hills set out before you. As soon as you clear the wall, though, the warbling vibration turns off.
The ship powering down.
Slowly begins to free fall.
Hey, we made it out though.
Down, the ship descends at a rapid pace, careening towards the grasslands below, outside of the city. And that is where we're going to leave ourselves tonight with the imminent cliffhanger of the crashing ship but you escaped the city. Can you survive the crash? It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Your crazy harebrained scheme actually worked.
Your joke.
Actually,
It was neither crazy nor harebrained.
But we'll figure out if you survive the crash next time.
Leave it to us to see, to not make sure that the thing will actually fly outside of the city.
I mean, didn't I say
this group
nobody
would totally do that.
To be fair, nobody knew that these things had like a range.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wondered that whenever you're like, oh yeah, I don't see anything leaving any of these leaving the city whatsoever. I'm like, that's surely they fly outside of the city.
Not these. No, I mean, like, range. But until then, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you all next time on the Wild Magic School Bus.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Wild Magic School Bus. I hope you had as much fun listening as we do making this for you. You can catch new episodes each Monday on whatever podcast platform you use, and while you're there, leave us a review if you want. It actually helps us out a lot. We've got the socials too. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WildMagicPod or on Reddit at r/WildMagicSchoolBus. Either way, stop by and say hello. We're always happy to meet new friends, and you may even get a shout out on the pod. See you next time.
I went to college with a girl who was raised Quaker.
You just can't tip your hat to any authorities.
She was awesome.
Yeah, don't tip your hat. Don't doff your hats before magistrates.
As the Quaker say, fuck 12.
Which I think would be so funny as a paladin. Like, if it was the Quaker oath. Like, how would that even work?
Challenge.
Actually, they need to take multiple Quaker oaths.
Yeah, true.
It's true. Like strawberries and cream oath.
Maple
brown sugar oath. Yeah. Apple cinnamon oath.
Apple cinnamon.
Original oath.
Original oath.
Steel cut oath.
Meth.
Just
meth.
I think the first one you do is the instant oath, though.
Instant oath.
That's how you become a paladin. Bam, you're a paladin. Instant oath.
Do they have an oath?
Open, shut a microwave. Holy light.
The red swirl stuff that you put on the top of.
Ooh,
that kind of oath.
They do.
Swirl oath.
That's like the least Quaker thing I've ever seen. Is like, here's this bowl of oatmeal, and it's like brightly colored sugar goo. Put that on top.
Now there's a leprechaun.
Do you remember the oatmeal that had like dinosaur eggs that would like hatch?
Yeah.
That had to be
You're talking about like the suitable like
I had some of that like last
No.
It was like
Really?
Yeah, I bought some of that like a couple months ago.
What?
I don't even think this is real.
You have dinosaurs?
The dinosaur eggs and oatmeal.
Did they?
Yeah, because basically the heat would like dissolve the egg, and it was like a little.
It wasn't very good,
out of it.
but
It's
an edible dinosaur?
Yeah, it's like Marcus.
No, not that kind
Did
of
they crack open or was it just
They melted.
An
it's
eatable.
kind of melted around.
They melted because it was like a
That's
like a
what it
hard
was
like outside shell.
Trick your kids into eating oatmeal.
That's that 90s kid stuff.
Yeah, there's
all fun
some
stuff.
weird.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, there was a lot of fun shit like cycling out as I was growing
It's
up.
like if you like if your paladin had to like pray throughout the night, would you call that an overnight oath?
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, guys.
I get inspiration.
I have to kill one of us instantly if you
Only
want.
use it for good.
Okay.
What, an STD kit?